Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's one of them nights, man. It's just been one of them nights. All right, we back. We back. Woo! It's been one of them nights, man. Just try to restart this thing and had to do an update. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we getting started. We're gonna jump right into it just in case this thing, this thing starts acting up. So, all right, y'all, welcome back to another live round by round commentary. Like I said tonight, man, we doing Miranda Maverick versus Victoria Leonardo and Liana Jojua. So, I mean, if y'all want to watch it, y'all know where to pull it up. I can't put out the link, but you know where it is. She fought Victoria Leonardo twice, so make sure you got the one from Invicta FC 31 if you want to watch it. So, and pretty soon they're going to be putting their fights on the Invicta website. So yeah. All right. Give y'all about a minute to come in here again. But yeah, man, I said I'm gonna do 2 fights today, man. I'm gonna do 2 of them because they're so quick. I mean, that's something that Jillian Robertson got to look out for on fight night. Miranda Maverick's going to come through there and surprise her. I feel like Miranda Maverick got that skill set that's working towards being well-rounded. And, it's just one of them things, man, where you're dealing with a fighter like her, you're going to expect different levels. You know what I mean? You got to expect different levels. Miranda Maverick has the hands. That's why I chose a fight where you're going to see the hand game. You're going to see some adjustments being made. And then in the first fight we're going to watch, you're going to see the ground game. You're going to see her strength. You're going to see her strength. So, yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and jump into this right here. All right, everybody back. Marcus Bell back. Robert Henry Colton is back. You had one of those fights in your archives. Yeah, man, go ahead and pull that thing up, man. I'm about to hit start here. Colton said Invicta's going away. Yeah, I just did a video. They are, man. They're about to leave. I mean, it's pretty much in effect now, man. I don't know where they're going. I mean, as of right now, they're going to the YouTube website. So, the Invicta website, excuse me. Invicta website and the YouTube channel. So, yeah, we're going to be missing out. I mean, a lot of people are going to be missing out on it now. But, all right, let's see. I got the fight pulled up here. Invicta FC 31, Victoria Leonardo versus Miranda Maverick. Turn down the sound here. So, Miranda Maverick was 21 in this fight, and Victoria Leonardo was 28. Miranda's 5'3". Victoria is 5'5". I mean, Victoria Leonardo, I don't know if it's just me. What do y'all think? She looks like a bantamweight, don't she? She looks like a bantamweight. Yeah, that's why I said, Marcus. I was talking about that in my video. I said Fight TV would be good. It would be good for them. All right, so the ring announcer is announcing the fighters. Victoria Leonardo. Now he's announcing Miranda Maverick. She was 3-1 here, 5'3", 125 pounds. Yeah, man. Like, Victoria Leonardo is a big flyweight. But the thing is, you still got to have that skill to compete. And if she losing to flyweights like Aaron Blanchfield and Manon Firo, the size ain't everything. All right. Referee, let him go. And here we go. Fight is starting. Yeah, touching gloves. All right, got Miranda Maverick. She's circling. Southpaw stance. She's keeping her range. See, Miranda's already, sticking a jab out. Trying to measure here. She's letting her hands go. Victoria Leonardo is circling. She can't really find, she's being respectful of Miranda. Miranda's throwing kicks, trying to throw a kick to the lead leg. She's jabbing from different angles. See, she's always throwing her hands out. So I think whenever Jillian Robertson comes in, that's something you got to worry about. You know, Miranda's throwing her hands. She's looking for counters here. So Miranda's throwing a kick. Victoria Leonardo tries to strike her way in, and she backs up at an angle. See, she's much more fluid on her feet than Jillian Robertson. So I said, like, Jillian Robertson shoots in, Miranda's going to move out at an angle. She doesn't just step straight back. Miranda Maverick throwing kicks. Miranda shoots in for a takedown. Miranda's got the underhook. Miranda's going in to clinch. And she's muscling Victoria Leonardo. Victoria Leonardo's strong, though. Victoria Leonardo put Miranda's back to the fence here. But I see Miranda still controlling one underhook. Victoria pressing her to the fence here. Big girl, man. Okay. Miranda reverses it. She's trying to reverse it here, but Victoria letting off an elbow. All right, Miranda's pressing, man. Miranda's really pressing her. Miranda's got Victoria Leonardo to the fence right here. Now she's got the leg. She's got the double leg. Victoria Leonardo trying to work that body. Miranda picks Victoria up, takes her down. So Miranda's got the takedown. She's got those legs locked up Khabib style. Pretty good wrestler, man. Now she's got that side control on Victoria Leonardo. Victoria Leonardo's on her back, partially on her back here. She's having trouble. Miranda's controlling that right leg of Victoria Leonardo. She's got it locked up so she can't get up. Now she's got that headlock on Victoria Leonardo. She's got her on her back. She's got her flat on her back here. See, she's strong, man. That's what I'm saying. If she works this on Jillian Robertson, if she takes her down and she gets all on her like this with her wrestling, and now she's got that grappling skill in place here. She's got that headlock on Victoria Leonardo. Victoria's squirming. Victoria's big and strong, and if she can't get up, you got to wonder if Jillian Robertson's going to be able to get up. All right, Victoria Leonardo tries to get back up here. She's squirming. Uh-oh. She gave up her back. Ooh. Miranda Maverick slid off. She locked in that arm here. And she's got the triangle across the face of Victoria Leonardo. She's struggling. Got Victoria on all fours. And she's locked that arm in. Miranda's locked that arm in. Victoria trying to get out. She's trying to put that, she's trying to take the pressure off of it. She's panicking. Miranda's flattened out on her belly. She's extending that arm. Got the arm bar locked. Turns Victoria on her back. She's pulling. Extending that arm. Extending it. And she taps. It taps. That's it. And that's over. Told you that's how quick it is. That's how quick it can be, man. That's how quick it can be. Miranda Maverick, she got submission skills too. And she dealing with a much I won't say a better grappler like Jillian Robertson, but she's definitely dealing with like a much physically stronger fighter and a bigger fighter. She went in for the takedown. She took her to the ground and she found that opening. She went from sliding on her back to transitioning to getting the leg over the face and extending that arm as she fell. And she was able to turn with that momentum and make Victoria Leonardo fall on her back. And she extended that arm. So, yeah. That's something to look out for. For March 27th, seeing her pull off a submission win is something to look out for. All right, so I don't know if y'all are watching that at the same time, but let's see. Robert Henry said weight don't amount to much if you don't know how to throw it around. Exactly. Like, that's the thing. Victoria, she's a big girl, but like, the skill set ain't there. It ain't gonna be much, but Miranda definitely got the physical strength there. Like, she chose, like, she could have controlled the striking. She could have controlled the striking, but she chose to go on the inside. She chose to go on the inside and just take it to the ground. Yeah, man, Miranda's just so strong. She can manhandle people when it comes to the ground. Yeah, she's a farmer girl, man. Yeah, she's one of them girls, Yeah. Yeah, Hannah Cyphers is strong too. She's one of them farmer girls, man. I just wish that she would have taken some more time out to work on her skills instead of taking these short notice fights, because Hannah Cyphers is strong too. They used to train together, so yeah, man. Speed chess. That's what I'm saying. That speed chess, man. Like, you think she's gonna be striking, but she goes in, get the underhooks, reverses the clinch several times, and then switches level to the waist and gets the body lock, goes for the double leg, picks Victoria up off of her feet just for, she didn't pick her up like off the ground, but she picked her up and took her down. And that's where, Victoria Leonardo was having trouble on her back. She just didn't really have an answer for the ground game. So Miranda was just all over. She was on top, she was on the back, until she was able to get that triangle off to the side and get the arm and secure it, man. So yeah, there's something to look out for. Submission, like, I'm picking maybe stoppage win against Jillian Robertson, but don't be surprised if she submits her, man. Don't be surprised. I mean, Jillian Robertson, of course, she's dangerous. Like, if you get sloppy in the guard, she'll extend that arm quick. Jillian Robertson has that skill, but I don't see Jillian really setting anything up with the strikes, or throwing her game off with strikes, Robot Chicken Wings, what's going on? He said, who you got, Silva or De La Rosa? I'm about to do my prediction tonight, but I'm behind. Just been busy, man, but I'll give it to you now. I mean, I'll tell you why I pick her in the video, but I'm going with Myra Buena Silva, Robot Chicken. What about you? Myra Buena Silva. It's going to be bloody, though. It's going to be bloody. All right, Cyphers is strong, just a little undersized. Yeah, she's strong as hell, man. Like, she don't live too far. She doesn't live too far. I think she only lives like 30 minutes away from here, man. She used to do some of the grappling tournaments around here. Her and Miranda were actually out here last year. I meant to go out there and watch one of their grappling tournaments. They were about 20 minutes away, but I had some stuff to do. Yeah, they're definitely like those strong, farmer girls. And hold on here. Yeah, them strong farmer girls, boy, they got that that natural strength growing up around guys and stuff. All right, let's see. I think Silva will find Montana's arm. I think so too. Ooh, let me turn the sound down here. All right. Yeah. Robert Harry said Silva takes it. Robot Chicken says me too. Colton said De La Rosa always has to be in bloody fights. You know she do, man. Marcus Bell said I think Silva would find Montana's arm. Yeah. I think if she gets into that guard, that's the thing people don't understand. Like, Myra Buena Silva is good on her back. I think she's pretty good on her back. Better at measuring range and has power. Like, Marina Moreau really was outstriking Myra Buena Silva, but she was catching shots. She was catching shots in there. She was catching some big hits in there, from Myra Buena Silva. And I think that Montana De La Rosa is a much more open target. Silva did say that she's looking for a fight of the night. I don't know, you want to be for a fight of the night, man. You get that brain damage. You know what I mean? Fight of the night, don't cut it. I'd rather be in a boring fight than fight of the night, as long as I was winning. Ernest Richardson, what's going on, man? Ernest, if you just coming in, we just got done doing the Miranda Maverick versus Victoria Leonardo fight. It was a quick one. It was a first round submission for Miranda Maverick, just showcasing the ground skill. And now we about to pull up the Liana Jojua fight from UFC 254. All right. This is another one rounder, so if y'all ready to watch it, we can watch it. If y'all got it up, pull it up. If not, you know, we can speak on it. Speak on it. Y'all crazy. And there's another one you know, this one hurts too, right? Liana Jojua. But hey, I gotta tell you, man, look, we gonna analyze too, man, because my man, look, my man BJ said Miranda was getting hit in this fight a lot. She took some shots in this fight. But she made the adjustment. She did the damage, and she passed the test. Robert Henry said Montana doesn't have the footwork and striking to hang with most elite fighters at 125. No, she doesn't. She got the heart, but you need more than heart. I could train Montana to work on that striking, man. Shoot. We could put that striking in motion. We could get that, you know, we get them the commitment to the hands going. Marcus been about some team elevation. Where Marcus's team is Team Syndicate though. That's his team. All right, let's get started here. We ahead of schedule now, so but we can go ahead and do this thing. It only took 5 minutes. Okay. Liana Jojua, tail of the tape. She's 25 here. Miranda Maverick is now 23. Liana 5'4". Miranda 5'3". What is her reach? I said, yeah, 65.5. Miranda's got a longer reach than Jillian Robertson. And she got a 3.5-inch reach advantage over Liana Jojua. Liana Jojua's reach is 62. Liana Jojua is a little bit taller, but her reach is shorter. You know, she gets her full extension on her arms, on her shots too. You know, she fully extends her arms, you know, when Miranda's striking. That's what I'm saying. You got to commit to these strikes. All right, Miranda 9-2 here. There was a little bit of tension with this Liana Miranda fight, because didn't Liana say something like she was going to kill her or something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody heard that, right? I can't remember. At the weigh-in, didn't Liana say something? She's like going to kill Miranda. So there was a little bit of heat there. All right. All right, Buffer is doing the announcements. He just announced Liana Jojua. Referee is letting him come to the center of the octagon. All right. Back to the corners. Oops, excuse me. Here we go. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on. Here we go. They touch gloves. Miranda versus Liana Jojua. Okay. So we're going to kind of, since this is a short round, we're going to kind of stop and go with this one. We're going to stop and look at some points. Okay, Miranda, southpaw stance. Liana, orthodox. Liana Jojua opens up with the right hand. Okay. Miranda's bouncing on her feet. Okay, Liana Jojua trying to play chess here. I think she's a little bit slower here, but she was able to land some shots because Miranda was coming straight in. But when Miranda found that angle, that was it. Okay, good right hand by Liana Jojua. Okay, Miranda just kind of breaking the ice here. Ooh, good 1-2 by Jojua. Miranda made a mistake right there. I'll tell you that. Okay, opening seconds here, I will say this. Miranda kind of hesitated with the knee. She kind of did like Holly Holm and hesitated with the leg, like how Nunes had knocked her out. So this is a mistake you want to correct. Like Miranda hesitated with the knee like she was going to strike, and then Liana goes boom, boom with a 1-2. Okay. I will give Liana Jojua that. Okay, good side kick from Miranda Maverick. Keeping the range. Ooh, good right hand by Liana Jojua. she's thing is right now Miranda's coming straight forward, so Liana Jojua is able to time her. So all Liana Jojua has to do is kind of wait for the exchange. As soon as she comes in, boom. Okay, good left hand by Miranda Maverick. She's circling. Oh, okay. Now she's slipping. See, here we go. Miranda lands a jab, and she moves her head now. She's finding the rhythm. Slips the right hand that time. Jab, slips the right hand, throwing kick to the body. So she made an adjustment quick. You know, a minute and a half in, after taking a few shots, she's working. Okay, good 1-2, leg kick for Miranda. Back to circling. Ooh. Liana Jojua landed right hand over the top. Miranda lands 1-2. Ooh. Good shot by Liana Jojua. Liana Jojua lands a straight right hand. And that's the money punch against the southpaw, you know, that straight right hand. Good side kick from Miranda Maverick. When Miranda mixes the body kicks in, it starts to make her striking a little bit more fluid, because Liana Jojua, she's not really there to Liana Jojua is not really there to move as far as her striking. You know, she's not really fluid. You know, she's not really moving side to side. Liana Jojua is coming straight forward, so she's open for body kicks. You know, she's coming straight forward, kind of like Triple G in boxing. Ooh, good body kick by Miranda Maverick. She's finding some openings here, you know. When she lands the body kicks, it opens up strikes to the head. Liana Jojua standing her ground. She's flat on her feet and trying to tuck her head. But whenever, I will say this too, look, this is another mistake. Let's pause it here for a minute. Pausing it here for a second. Liana Jojua is trying to tuck her chin, but you know why that's a mistake? Because when she tucks her chin, the bridge of her nose is wide open. So you really have to make adjustments for like parts of your body, that are, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking right now. That are pronounced. Parts of your body that are pronounced. Like if you have a bigger nose, a big bridge on your nose, you have to protect that. In the way Jojua has her head bent, the bridge of her nose is a big target. All right, I'm going back in. All right, Miranda sticking the jab out. Ooh, good left hand by Miranda. She's circling, turning at angles. Okay, she's making wild 1-2 from Jojua. Miranda's constantly using her legs, you know, circling. Boom, good left kick to the body. Good left kick to the body, and then it ends it with the left hand to the head. Good adjustments here. Turning angles. Ooh, good head kick by Miranda Maverick. Body kick by Miranda Maverick. 1-2, right kick combination. She's finding that rhythm now. Liana Jojua is starting to bleed. All right, Superman punch. Ooh, Miranda catches right hand. She comes back with a good 1-2 and a leg kick. Miranda with the body kick. Liana Jojua with the 1-2. Okay, Miranda Maverick comes in with a flying knee, lands a knee to the face. This movement is really disrupting Liana Jojua too. Like, you know, she's taking damage and she really can't keep up because Miranda's going to the body. She's constantly moving around. She's stepping in and out. So she's finding the rhythm now. Good feints by Miranda. Liana Jojua, good right hand. Here we go. Good. She's stepping to the left. I would say Miranda should step to the right more to stay away from the right hand of Jojua, because when you step to the left, you're going to step right into the right hand. That's why she's hitting it with the right hand. So if she steps to the left more, she'll be able to duck the right hand. All right, 49 seconds left. Miranda Maverick. Striking looks a little bit even, but I think the more effective strikes is Miranda Maverick. You know, she's going upstairs. Body, head, legs. 49 seconds left. Miranda Maverick comes in with a flying knee, lands a knee to the face. This movement is really disrupting Liana Jojua too. Like, you know, she's taking damage and she really can't keep up because Miranda's going to the body. She's constantly moving around. This movement is really disrupting Liana Jojua too. Like, you know, she's taking damage and she really can't keep up because Miranda's going to the body. She's finding the rhythm now. Liana Jojua is starting to bleed. All right, 47 seconds left. Miranda Maverick. Striking looks a little bit even, but I think the more effective strikes is Miranda Maverick. You know, she's going upstairs. Body, head, legs. 1, 2, 3 by Miranda Maverick here. Ooh, good straight left hand. Ooh, there we go. Let's go back to that. Let's go back here. 35 seconds in. Miranda stepping to her right. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, good elbows. Good left hand and then an elbow. Liana Jojua is bleeding. Ooh, good forearm by Miranda Maverick. Liana Jojua steps right into it. See, she made the little adjustment of going into the pocket with her elbow up, and boom. That bridge of that nose right there is food. 10 seconds left. Miranda Maverick feinting. Head kick. Backing Liana Jojua up. And she ends it with a kick to the head. Ooh, that nose is bleeding. Liana Jojua was like grilling her. Liana Jojua was looking pissed, man. Liana Jojua was looking pissed at the end of the round, boy. She was leaking and she was ice grilling Miranda Maverick, boy. So we got to sit her down and look at that. TJ, what's going on? No, we just did 2 fights. It's over now. It was a lot of action in that first round, though, TJ. It was crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, my man BJ, look, shout out BJ. BJ said Miranda Maverick was getting pieced up by Liana Jojua. I mean, opening round, you take a few shots, but you make that adjustment. It wasn't like you were getting pieced up the whole fight. You know, yeah, she took some shots, but that's going to happen. You just got to make the adjustment. You know, you just got to make the adjustment. And that's it. They stopped it. So it's over. You know, when you make the adjustment that early in the fight, you can't say that person was getting beat up. You know what I mean? Like, I'd say like the first minute and a half, Miranda took a few good right hands. But real quick, she started going to Liana Jojua's body. And she started, you know, attacking the lead leg of Liana Jojua. So I can't really say, oh man, she was getting pieced up. She took a few heavy right hands in the opening minute because you finding your rhythm. You know, you got to see what the opponent is about. And then after that, adjustment made. Liana Jojua was eating big shots. You know, she's in there eating shots, and you could look at the face. You know, you just look at the face. Colton said, I feel so bad for ground specialists. They take so much damage to the face every fight. Yeah, man, they do. That's why you got to be well-rounded. Like, Liana Jojua, her thing is the ground, man. Like, I give her credit for trying her striking here. She's got power. I will say this. Look, Liana Jojua on her feet looked a little bit more dangerous than Jillian Robertson did. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, what do you think, Robert? I mean, after looking at that fight, I will say Liana Jojua's power and her commitment to her right hand is a little bit more effective than Jillian Robertson's. I think if she just had more to her game, it would have been more competitive. What do you think, TJ? You know, like, yeah, them shots look like they hurt, but you know, Miranda just made that adjustment real quick on the fly. Yeah, if you get hit in once, that's getting pieced up. TJ said y'all gonna learn about selling her short. You're gonna feel that wrath, boy. Y'all gonna learn. Man, but that's the thing, man. It's just like you gotta have some type of ability to adjust on the fly, man. Like, you come in, feel somebody out, they hitting you with a punch that you know they constantly hitting you with one punch. You got to say, okay, well, maybe if I slip my head a little bit, I can avoid getting hit like that. You know, that's all it is. And I think, you know, it's like you downloading information. You're saying, okay, well, if this person's doing this, I got to do this to take that away from them. So some key points, like I said, quick fights, very quick fights, you know, and that's what you want. You don't get paid for overtime. So, yeah, you definitely want to finish somebody off like that. But, yeah, what you can take from these fights leading up to Jillian Robertson is the fact that Miranda Maverick is a physically strong fighter. She's willing to take it to the ground and go for the submission. You know, her wrestling is good. Her work in the clinch is very good, and you know she's able to control the fighter physically. So that's something Jillian's got to look out for. If she gets the underhooks, you know, it's gonna be some trouble in there. And then looking at the Jojua fight, Miranda Maverick showed ability to switch levels with her striking. Her footwork is much more fluid, and then her ability to adjust on the fly. You know, you adjust that quick. Like some fighters in there, they would have stayed in there and continue to go tit for tat with Liana Jojua. You know, they wouldn't move their head. They would just stay straight in front of her and go back and forth. But Miranda said, no, I'm going to just move my head here. You know, I'm going to start countering. I'm going to start kicking, you know, landing kicks to the body. Marcus says Jillian Roberts was getting pieced up by Macy and couldn't adjust. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you know a fighter has got the money punch, the right hand, well, we got to take away the money punch. You know, we got to take away the right hand. That's our game plan. You know, this girl is also one-dimensional. So how do we take away the right hand? Well, we got to start stepping to our right. You know, we got to start stepping to our right, or we got to start throwing kicks to the body. Start throwing kicks to the body so they want to throw the right hand. You know, we want to start throwing left kicks to the body. You know, kick them to the side so that right hand won't want to leave his side anymore. But Jillian didn't really have that ability to want to strike. You know, she didn't want to really commit to strikes. Like Jillian Robertson can move on her feet. Like, you know, she's very fluid. Like whenever she's like moving side to side. But as far as like, you know, committing to a good jab, good 1-2, it's not really there. Now when she on the ground, her ground and pound is there. You know what I mean? Not yet, Colton. I probably will. You know, within the next month or so. It's close though. I would like to see Juliana win though, Colton. You know, I'd like to see Juliana Pena win this time. I mean, I like Holly Holm, but I just want to see a switch up in the division right now. Robert Henry said head movement in WMMA. That's something you don't see every. It's not, man. Like even your best fighters sometimes they don't move their head enough. You know, like Joanna is good at measuring range. She's good at measuring range, and she's so quick to land that, you know, she doesn't get hit a lot. But whenever she's in for a tough fight, that's when you see that even Joanna doesn't move the head a great deal. Like, why do you think she had them big knots in a lot of her fights? Carolina, Wei Lee, Jessica Andrade, they all put knots on her head, you know, because Rose Namajunas, you know, they all like put damage on Joanna because head movement isn't really something these fighters do a lot of, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, so let's see. I heard I saw the news. I also saw the news. I know y'all saw it too. Andrea Lee is taking on Antonina Shevchenko next, right? What y'all think of that fight? Antonina Shevchenko versus Andrea Lee. Let's see, what's the date on that fight? I saw somebody post it. I'm not looking at it right now, so hold on. May 15th. Okay. If Pena beats home, that definitely puts her in the line for a title shot. So based on past performances, Pena loses the home. It's a close fight, man. Like I said, like it's one of them things, man. Yeah, like I'm not. Like I said, I'm not saying 100% Pena's gonna win. I'm not, but yeah, like can't be reckless in there. Like that opportunity against Nunes was there whenever she took on Valentina, and boom, she got reckless in that fight. Then the opportunity came against GDR, and yeah, man, no lie, TJ. TJ said Antonina needs to get up out of there. Antonina or Andrea Lee, either one, right? Oh, okay. Marcus said Antonina needs to get Lee up out of there, and TJ said Antonina needs to get up out of there. Dang, man, you hard on Antonina, man. I really need to see. Really need to see Antonina step this game up and do her thing, man. Ernest Richardson said Antonina's length is going to neuter Andrea Lee's length, so Antonina gets the unanimous decision. It will be tough though, man. Like Andrea Lee has some good skills, I will say that, but there's some things about her where it's just never like she'll never fully commit to certain things. That's why she's on a 3-fight loser streak. Let me put it that way. Her skill set is good against the lesser in the division, like Veronica Macedo. Of course, she could beat somebody like who else was in the division at the time? Montana De La Rosa in the rankings. Montana De La Rosa, she could beat them, but she couldn't really handle fighters like even JoJo, Lauren Murphy. I mean, I'm gonna admit that was a close fight, but Roxanne Modafferi. Andrea Lee doesn't know how to apply in these big fights and execute. See, Robert Henry said JJ Aldridge, no head movement. JoJo, no head movement. Oh man, like JoJo, like that's my girl, man. But I've been saying for years, man, like head movement. I told you, yeah, Joanna, no head movement. It's her speed that gives the illusion that she's quick and polished, but you want to get dirty in there. Like she take a lot of hits, man. Yeah, Andrea Lee's no head movement. Yeah, Jessica Andrade just starting to understand this thing called head movement. It's crazy. Ernest said the home Pena fight is like 3 to 5 years too late. Yeah, I brought that up in my video, man. I was like, Pena called her out before. I'm talking about like what, 2016? She wanted to fight back in 2016, 2015, but it never happened. Yeah, Shevchenko, Grasso, Rose. Yeah, Rose, they're like the only ones that really use the head movement. Here go Colton again. Why is JoJo everybody's girl? I don't understand her popularity. I didn't think she was everybody's girl. I'm just a fan of her. It seemed like I'm the only one that's a big fan of her over here. So I didn't know everybody was a big fan of her. I thought it was just me. I mean, I've been a fan of her since I'm talking like 9 years ago. So 9 or 10 years ago when she was in Muay Thai. So yeah, it's the history for me, Colton. I've been watching her since Muay Thai to Invicta to the Tough House to the UFC. I mean, I ain't gonna lie and say like, oh, she's a perfect fighter or anything like that, but I was just a fan of her style and like her early fights. You know? But yeah, I didn't know everybody was like a great big fan of her, you know, as far as the hardcore fans go. I mean, yeah, she does make a lot of mistakes in there, and I'm quick to call that out. Yeah, the casual fans, they just like to hear her talk. I think that's all it is, because every time you see her interviews, that's all people ever talk about is her voice. You know, everybody just talks about her voice, but like her career, man, Muay Thai was pretty good. It was like 50 or 40 something wins or only one loss. You know, 1 or 2 losses. She was a good Muay Thai fighter. You know, some fighters in Muay Thai just don't transition in mixed martial arts well, though. You know, that's kind of the case with her. Rose still on her religious pilgrimage or whatever, still planting crops or what have you, still ducking. Damn, TJ. Damn, TJ said that. Whew. Look, right now, I just want to fight. You know, I'm not even. If Robert wants to bomb back, he can. But you know what I mean. Like, I just want to fight. That's all I'm gonna say too, TJ. I just want to fight. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, it's time to get this fight on. Full official announcement. April 24th. Main event. Whaley versus Rose. Co-main event. Shevchenko versus Andrade. That's what it need to be. Oh, hold on. Marcus said, let's get on Montana's resume, in which I still don't know who the hell is Milani Giggles. Who? Hold on. Let's see. All right. While we talking, we gonna look at this resume. I want to know what you talking about. Who? All right. Milani Giggles. Milani Giggles, Marcus. Who are you talking about? I'm about to pull this resume up. Am I missing something? Robot Chicken. Zhang could have fought 2 opponents by now. You know, hey, I'm not. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at what you're saying. That's what I feel like, man. Like, I feel for the champion because she's been out for a year and some change, man. Like, that's why I wasn't mad if Rose wanted to. I mean, if Carla wanted the fight, let Carla have the fight in the meantime. Like, if they couldn't get the Rose fight right away, let Whaley versus Carla happen, because the champion needs to fight. You know, like, the champion needs to go in there and fight. The champion has to stay active. Like, it's been a year and some change. The best division in WMMA, and we haven't had a title defense, another title defense from the champion. How's that sound, y'all? Like, if it was Carla, I would have been fine with that. Too many people were hating on that fight, but if Carla was gonna step up like that and give Whaley a fight, then we needed to take it, because yeah, she needed to at least fight 2 times this year. I mean, she could still get 2 in this year, but come on, man, like, we need a fight now. She needs a fight now. Oh, okay, Montana, you going way back. Let's see, Melanie Googles, 2016. Melanie Giggles. Yeah. Melanie Googles. Hold on. Melanie Googles is 3-8. Her last fight was in 2019. She went on a 5-fight losing streak 4 losses in 2018, 1 in 2019. Her last fight was in 2019. She won that, but before that, Manon Firo fought her in 2019 and stopped her. Yeah. Okay, so Robert said Rose just want to be right with God and pray for all the girls she plans to get beat. She plans to beat up badly. Hey, she's one of many though. You know, like look. I'm not jumping off the Rose train, but she's one of many that has to get right with that. But you know, God forgives while you fighting. So, you know, let's get it on now, man. We tired of waiting. You know, we getting tired of waiting, man. Gary, what's going on? Gary said, I just got here. Did Rose pull an Andrade? Well, Andrade not ducking. Andrade got to fight, if that's what you mean. Andrade, her date is official. I don't think Andrade was ducking. I know people are still on me about, you know, they disagree with me on that, but I don't think Jessica Andrade was ducking Valentina. That's why she got a fight date. Nope. She was not ducking. I don't care what nobody say about that. Everybody disagree with me on that. Jessica Andrade, I'm not even a Jessica Andrade fan, but I still stick with that. Jessica was not ducking Valentina. Why do you think she moved up to 125 and took the number 1 contender spot? 2 plus 2, that's all it is. You know, nobody takes a championship fight on a month notice. I know I wouldn't. I ain't gonna take a final exam at the beginning of the school year. You know what I mean? I ain't taking no, you know, I ain't taking my calculus exam at the beginning of the school year. I gotta go through, take the time for the semester or the midterm or whatever. You don't take a midterm at the beginning of the school year. You know? Gary said Andrade pulled the Jesus card. Y'all crazy, man. She in there, man. Look, she is in there. She's in there, man. All she doing is getting the full turnaround, and we getting a lot. We're getting a lot of positive for her taking the full training camp. Look, we getting the full training camp. We'll get no excuses. We're not taking any excuses, and on top of that, we getting good promotion for the fight. You know, which is good for her and us. You know, take it as a quick fight, man. December, come on, man. Like, just fought in October. I know it was a quick fight, but let's get this thing right for spring. I mean, now we might have this fight on the same card with Whaley versus Rose. Oh, Gary said he don't think Andrade is ducking. I don't think Andrade was ducking. Yeah, I don't either, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't think she was ducking, man. Like, the fight is made. And look, I'm being real, because look, I'm not a Jessica fan. I'm a Rose fan, but I will say this. Look, the Jessica fight is made, but the Rose fight is still not official. Okay? You know, look, the Rose fight is still not official. But Jessica, she's fulfilling her fans, you know, wishes. Hey, she's going in there challenging for the title in April. TJ said people act like Andrade needs to hurry up and fight Valentina, like Valentina got a lot of top-notch contenders. Wait, exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's like, you know, come on. You gotta get in there and fight. You gotta get in there and fight. Give her another title defense. We might as well wait, man, because ain't nobody else rushing. That's exactly right, TJ. Ain't nobody else rushing to fight Valentina, so we might as well wait. Get a nice little full turnaround for a fight. Get a official fight. No more UFC fight night type of short notice fights. We don't need that. Let's just go ahead and wait for the number 1 contender to come back at a normal time. That's all it is. Yeah, like everybody else is lined up. You know, like, oh, if Jessica doesn't fight, Lauren Murphy's gonna fight. You know what I mean? like Lauren Murphy gonna be next or something, or Roxanne is next, or Jennifer Maya's coming back for a rematch. Nah, man. We might as well wait for Jessica Andrade in the spring. Get it made official. That's all. And we got it. Ain't nobody lined up to fight Valentina, man. Everybody ducking. Robert Henry said Rose has taken more big fights than these other fighters you saying she's scared of. Yeah, Rose. Yeah. Look, Rose is taking a lot of big fights. She's taking a lot of big fights. But this is the one, but this one is, taking a little bit longer to make for whatever reason, I don't know why. This one is taking a long time to make, because Wei Li should have fought at least one. I don't know. What y'all think? Wei Li should have been coming up on her third fight after the Joanna fight right now. Wei Li should be coming up on her third title defense already. This should be her third title defense on her resume. That's what I think. At this point, yeah, Wei Li should be on her third title defense. But it's just drawn out here, man. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with y'all. All right, what do we got? So TJ, you said Rose need to stay planting potatoes. Damn. Yeah, like I said, I would while we're waiting for the Rose fight, I would like the Wei Li Carla fight to happen. Everybody's so not a fan of Carla. Wouldn't y'all want to see Carla go in there and get the work from Wei Li? Like I said, I'm not really a hater of Carla. I mean, she did what she do. She does what she does, but let's be real. Carla was next in line for that title shot. So, after Rose, like if that fight didn't happen, we'd have to get Carla in there, and Carla wants it. So hey. Yeah, Wei Li should be as active as Usman. Yeah, she should be cleaning out the division right now. I'll see that. Look, Robert, I'll take that fight. Wei Li versus Carla is fine with me. I'll take that fight. I mean, what else are we gonna get in the meantime? Like, you can't wait a whole year without getting a fight. Like, I'd want the Wei Li versus Carla is fine with me. Until we can get the major fight, the champ needs a fight. The champ needs to clean out the division. Carla is part of the cleansing of the strawweight division as she takes people out. Carla is on that. Carla's on the hit list, man. Like it or not, Carla's on the hit list. And if Carla wants that chance, I can't deny her of that. Shout out to Stamina. I mean, that's what me and him been going back and forth about, because I said Carla deserves it even more so. Like, I said she's putting herself in more of a position than Lauren Murphy is. That's why I keep saying. And I keep saying she's deserving of the title shot because nobody else is fighting, but yeah, you know, that's how I feel. Because honestly, like, Wei Lee could have fought Carla in December or January and then be ready for the April fight too, you know. I'm sure she'd be active enough to do that. You know, she could have fought Carla in November or December or January, and then 3 months later, boom, she'd be ready to fight Rose Namajunas in April. So that would have been a nice fight to squeeze in between. I mean, if Carla get in there and get hit by Zhang and doing that. Yeah, I mean, look, like it or not, y'all like it or not, I mean, you know, y'all want to see it. You know you like it. I want to see the champion get some title defenses. I mean, look, TJ, she deserves it. Like, in the fact, look, she's saying she wants it. She's not more deserving than Rose, but she's second in line. That's my thing. Like that's what Dana was making the point of. Like he said, if the Rose fight falls through, then we got Carla on the back burner. So yeah, Carla should be next in line, and if she gets it, then just make that happen in between. You know. That's what I'm cool with. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's give the champion another fight so they can defend their title. Like, how many times has Kamaru Usman fought in the past year? Since the since the Tyron Woodley fight. I just want to see here real quick. All right, so since we finished them fights early, man, what do y'all want? Do y'all want me to go ahead and do a? Let's see. Do y'all want me to go ahead and do a Myra Bueno Silva Montana De La Rosa breakdown? I mean, breakdown prediction. I'll do a quick one right here, right now. I mean, if y'all want me to go ahead and do it right here, I can do it. I mean, I'll tell you how I think it's gonna go. I was gonna do a video because somebody asked me to. Which I might still do that because they asked me to, but I was just busy today, man. Busy yesterday and today. You crazy, man. Dang, TJ, don't knock the champion down like that. I'll still put, we still got to put the champion on the main card. Let's give the let's give the champion I'll put it on the main card because, you know, it's still the champion. Like, for Wei Lee, I want to build her status up. So yeah. All right. Colton said do breakdowns for every fight happening tomorrow. Damn, hold on. Let me pull the list up here. All right, hang on. Okay. All right, let's start with Alexis Davis versus Sabine Mazzo. TJ said I don't need to bother because is Silva gonna break Montana down. You don't need to bother. I'll bother for some people since I'm on. But let's start with this fight, man. This is the crazy thing here, okay? Alexis Davis versus Sabine Mazzo. We got two fighters in Alexis versus Sabine that are ranked flyweights, but their fight is at 135. All right, we got two ranked flyweights fighting on Saturday, but they're both coming in at 135. All right. So we're past that. All right, so going into this fight here, man, you know, Alexis Davis, you know, she's definitely seen better days. You know, she's one of those entertaining fighters. I was a big fan of her. One of them fighters that got me in the WMMA, fighting in them Strike Force days. I used to see her on Showtime. She's a brawler. You know, let's be real. You know, Alexis Davis, she'll go in there, go tit for tat with you. You know, she's one of those brawler types, and she's not afraid to get hit. Sabine Mazzo, very calculated, tall, long fighter. I think Sabine Mazzo, she throws just about everything with bad intentions. I think the thing about this fight, though, with Sabine Mazzo is the fact that sometimes Sabine Mazzo can wait too much. You know, she won't let her hands go enough, or she won't let her kicks go enough, and she can kind of fall behind. You know, I think Justine Quiche, she kind of proved that in their fight. But Sabine Mazzo always had that power. She always had that equalizer. And going into this fight, I think Alexis Davis, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Alexis Davis is a bit tailor-made for Sabine Mazzo, if you will. I think that Alexis Davis has the style where she's coming forward, doesn't have the same hand speed like a Justine Quiche, so Sabine Mazzo doesn't really have to worry about that. I think if Sabine Mazzo keeps her range early in the first round, she'll be able to land some big shots and start doing damage early. And then you got to factor in that Sabine Mazzo and Alexis are fighting at 135. Like, this might add more power to Mazzo. Like, Mazzo got power in her kicks, so this might add some power here. So for this fight here, I think for Alexis Davis, she's got to move her head in this fight. Robert, that's what we talk about. She got to move her head. Alexis Davis got to move her head. She's got to work her jab, and she's got to land in volume and be in and out. You know, you got to make it an inside fight against Sabine Mazzo, because Sabine Mazzo is a good inside fighter when she lets her hands go, but sometimes she can wait. She can play the waiting game, looking for the perfect shot. So if Alexis Davis wants to win, she just has to stay busy. Stay busy, and I say take it to the ground, get some takedowns, and then stand it back up, in and out with this, in and out with the volume, and move at angles. Mazzo, like I said, her style is a little bit tailor-made for Sabine Mazzo. So Mazzo work the jab early, go to the body with her kicks, and go for the head kick. I think if she goes for the head kick early against a straightforward fighter like Alexis Davis, I think she could get her out of here early. And that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Sabine Mazzo in this fight I'm gonna make a bold prediction on this one. Sabine Mazzo by a first to second round stoppage or submission. Like, if she drops her, she'll close in and she'll get the submission like she did with Justine Quiche. I think these two styles make for an explosive fight. You know, I'm going with Mazzo by first or second round stoppage over Davis. I like Davis though, man. I do like her. I just feel like she takes a lot of hits in there, man. Vivian Araujo was landing on her. Oh man. Yeah, she looks in good shape. But I don't know about the ability to take those heavy shots. So yeah, first fight, Davis versus Mazzo. I'm gonna say first or second round stoppage. What do y'all got? What do y'all think? Davis, Mazzo, give me y'all's predictions before I jump to the next fight. Oh boy, this next fight. I know y'all looking forward to this next fight. Y'all want me to break down. Hold on. All right, so who do y'all got? Mazzo or Davis? All right, Colton said, I think Alexis can take those kicks and she'll grind it out. Marcus Bell said, I have Sabine winning the decision. Gary Baldwin said, Mazzo by 3rd round stoppage. Okay. Yeah, like I said, if Alexis Davis can work volume and stay on her feet and avoid the big head kicks and the power, it could play in her favor. But I'm gonna have to go with Sabine Mazzo. I think she's a little bit, fresher, and she's the bigger, I think the size too. I think she may be bigger. She may come in there looking a little bit bigger and stronger, stronger too. Because Mazzo has a 2-inch reach advantage, and she's about an inch taller. And you do got to factor in the age at this point too. I mean, let me look it up. I had this yesterday. I was looking at it yesterday. How old is she? Oh yeah. She's 13 years younger too. So she's got a lot of gas. She's got a lot of gas, and she's got legs. She's still got she's got the legs for whatever type of fight. All right, Ernest Richardson said Mazzo about to yet again turn the lights out with the head kick, Crow Cop style. Robert Henry said Mazzo by 2nd round head kick. Yeah, she's bigger, younger, and just younger and all around stronger. I feel. TJ said Alexa had 2 years to get used to 135, her walking around weight. Yeah, 135. I mean, yeah, because this might as well stay at 135 because I don't know why they're moving up. They're still ranked. All right, TJ. She ain't that. Okay, so it looks like everybody's mostly going with Sabine Mazzo. Colton, he's got Alexis Davis. Okay. I'm gonna jump to this fight real quick. We're gonna do this one here quick. Angela Hill versus Ashley Yoder. This was a quick notice fight, and I don't see too much action going on in this Ashley versus Angela Hill fight. The first go round, Angela Hill won that fight. She was able to win it in the clinches. She was able to win it with her hands. Last time out, Ashley Yoder fought Miranda Granger. It wasn't like a big, explosive, eventful fight. I think it was just a fight where Ashley Yoder knew she had to go in there and be smart and just crack a losing streak. Ashley Yoder had to beat Miranda Granger because she was coming off two losses. She lost to Liana Souza and Miranda Marcos. And going into that fight, I think she was just kind of playing it safe, fighting a lot, smothering and in the clinch, not doing a lot of work, per se. And I think Angela Hill, over the years, I think since the last time they fought, which is about 3 or 4 years ago, I think Angela Hill's gotten a little bit better. Not like this great deal better where she's top 5 material in the strawweight division, but I think Angela Hill has made some nice improvements. Like Angela Hill's definitely been working on the takedown defense. She's looking stronger in the clinch. Her punches look better in the pocket as well. She always lets her hands go too, but I wish she would sit down on her punches more because Angela Hill's going to have to start knocking people out. That's the only way she's really going to win a fight convincingly. She's not going to win on the cards. She's never going to win on the cards over a heavy favorite. So that's something that Angela Hill has to work on. But let's look at the record, man. Angela, look at this. Angela's fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Angela Hill's fought 11 times since her and Ashley Yoder fought. She's fought 11 times in almost 3.5 years since the last time they fought. You know, so Angela Hill has been working. She has been grinding. But the one thing I will tell you about her 11 fights is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Angela Hill's 5-6 in her 11 fights. Her wins are over third-tier opponents. Her losses are to the top 5 and B-level opponents. Okay, so that tells you that Angela Hill is she's decent. She's decent, but there's still a lot of things that she needs to work on. There's still a lot of things that she needs to work on. Look, she lost to Yan Xiaonan, she lost to Courtney Casey, she lost to Randa Marcos, Nina Azaroff. Close controversial losses to Claudia and Michelle, right? So that's telling you there that a fight against Ashley Yoder is still going to be kind of even with her. You never know like who's going to show up. You know, there's certain fighters like Joanna, Jessica Andrade. You know that when they step in there with like a second or third tier opponent, they're going to win. But Angela Hill, she still hasn't broke that chain. You know, she still hasn't broken that chain. But with that being said, going into this fight here, I'm going to have to go with Angela Hill. I think she'll win this fight by decision. I think that she'll fight in the pocket. I think her hands are good. I think she'll avoid the ground. She'll keep the fight standing and she'll control the pace. She'll avoid takedowns. She'll avoid clinches at all costs, because Angela Hill is still not, her ground game is still not up to par where it needs to be to get on the ground and grapple or wrestle with even Ashley Yoder. Ashley Yoder is very flexible. She's always fighting. You know, you can't count her out. Like, I will say that about Ashley Yoder. Ashley Yoder doesn't have any quit in her quit. You know, she's, you know, not the best fighter in the world, but she has no quit in her. I give her that. And that's the one thing that she has over Angela Hill. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same with her. She's only fought 6 times since Angela Hill. But her wins are over, you know, the mediocre competition. She loses to the elite as well, or somewhat elite, the B levels. So for this one, I think Angela Hill, keep it standing, work her striking, use her takedown defense, work knees in the clinch, don't get pressed. Don't let Ashley Yoder control her on the fence. Don't let her get her back to the fence. And I think she can win the decision, same as last time. Ashley Yoder just got to smother Angela Hill's attack, take her to the fence, take her to the ground, and work ground and pound out. Try to choke her out, because I don't think Ashley Yoder will be able to pull out a decision in this fight. All right, let's check the comments. Marcus said Angela Hill better not lose this fight or she will end up on YouTube with Invicta. Marcus said Angela Hill not known for knockouts or stoppages. No, like, she's not. She needs to start sitting down her shots. Cole said, how do you let her step in there late notice who's not in her league? Yeah, she's not too far out of her league, which is crazy because their last fight was kind of close. TJ said, hate to see Angela Hill on YouTube fighting championship, but I can see it with a loss. Yeah, this will be, if she loses, this will be her 3rd fight in a row. So yeah, you don't even know. Ernest said, what if Yoder chokes and Angela Hill out? It's a possibility. That's why I say, look, Ashley Yoder is a very flexible. Robert Henry said, I'm picking Hill, but I've lost all hope in either fighter. They always lose close fights one way or another. I can easily see Yoder winning or a majority draw. Yeah, like, I don't see Angela Hill like blasting Ashley Yoder out, because she's not that type of fighter to get blasted out like that, you know. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Angela Hill by split decision in this fight. I think Ashley Yoder can do enough to make it close, make it very controversial in some rounds where she'll press the action. And like you said, Robert Henry, when we get down to that third round, I think that's where Ashley Yoder will come on and make the fight a little tougher to call, because she's gonna definitely press in whenever Angela Hill's tank gets low. You know, when the tank gets low, she'll press in and start to let her hands go and try to take the round from Angela Hill. So I'm gonna go Angela Hill by split decision in this one, man. TJ said, I thought Hill got robbed last time out. Yeah, I do too. Man. I thought she won that 5-round fight, but she took her foot off the gas, man. Thought Hill got real. Are you saying the Angela Hill versus Yoder fight will almost look like two turtles fighting? Dang. Yeah, they on the main card. Angela Hill versus Ashley Yoder is on the main card. I don't know. What do y'all think? I thought Alexis Davis versus Sabine Mazzo would have been on the main card, and Angela Hill should have been on, and Ashley Yoder should have been on the prelims. What do y'all think about that? All right, so last fight. Let's do the last fight here real quick. Montana De La Rosa versus Mayra Bueno Silva. Hang on 1 second. We'll do it. All right, let's see. Last fight. Cole said, "Now it's the Montana roast." We ain't gonna roast Montana. We just gonna tell her. We gonna be real, man. That's all. Okay, so let's match them up real quick. I want to see. Yeah, Mayra Bueno Silva's 29. Okay, Montana Del Rosa, she's young, man. She's 26. She has a, what's the word here, man? Like, Montana De La Rosa has time on her side. So this is the time for her to really get with the gym and a trainer that can really push her, that can really get her where she needs to be. These are her prime years. Like, she really needs to start working. Or if you continue to take beatings and losses like this, it's really going to disrupt any type of chances you have. That's just me. That's how I feel on that. Yeah, yeah, Gary. Strawweights, they get more hype than flyweights because the division is much more polished and there's better competition there, and you get more fighters that want to fight. They want to mix it up, and they want to go for the championship more. They want to take that chance. So yeah, Montana versus Mayra. I can tell you right now, I see red in this fight. I see a lot of red. In this fight. I think this is going to be a fight where you see Montana De La Rosa wanting to use her stand-up because she sees Mayra Bueno Silva's there. You know, Mayra Bueno Silva has an ability to walk you down, put pressure on you, but she'll stay out of range while she can get her full extension off on her punches, you know, and she'll kind of walk you down and put that pressure on you. So I can kind of see a back and forth fight here where Mayra Bueno Silva's in front of her and Montana De La Rosa is going to take more chances with her hands here. Like Montana De La Rosa, like, not the best striker, not a great striker, but I will say she does commit to her punches more than somebody like Jillian Robertson does. Like, out of the two fighters that grapple, out of two fighters with good ground game, Montana De La Rosa seems to want to commit to her punches a lot more than Jillian Robertson. I will say that, you know, so I could see Montana De La Rosa working her jab early in this fight and landing a few shots on Mayra Bueno Silva. So there's going to be some back and forth action because Mayra Bueno Silva will come forward and we'll put that pressure on her. I think for Mayra Bueno Silva, she's going to have to be able to switch levels. You know, I don't see her take too many steps back in her fights. Like if you go back and look at Marina Moreau, Bueno Silva walked her down. That's why she took a lot of big shots, but that's how she also got her for offense, you know. So Bueno Silva, if she can land and she can, you know, just continue to put pressure on Montana, I could just see her putting her hands on her all night because, you know, she'll say, okay, Montana's not moving her head. She wants to trade with me. Oh, I don't mind doing this. She's an open target, you know. So this is her game, you know. Mayra Bueno Silva, this is her game. She'll let her hands go and she'll take a few steps back and be out of range. And that's going to have to be her game plan, is to, you know, just dictate the pace and make Montana walk back, similar to how Andrea Lee did. You know, pop a good jab off. Like Andrea Lee was like landing some excellent jabs on Montana De La Rosa. You know, that's the one thing like she's prone to is the jab. Viviana Araujo. You know, so that one punch right there could do so much damage, you know, to the nose, to the face of Montana. And I think Mayra Bueno Silva has those tools to really, really make this a bloody fight. And we gotta look at Montana too. You know, she has actually the inch and a half reach advantage here, and she's an inch taller, so she is gonna be the bigger, taller fighter going in here, and she does have the heart to want to slug with you. You know, she's gonna want to go in there and press the action. So this fight, it could wind up on the ground. It could be a stand-up fight. It could be a little bit of everything, man. Like, it could really be one of those fights where you see Montana control some areas on the feet because she might rock Mayra Bueno Silva with the right hand, but then you got to factor in that Mayra Bueno Silva's a dog, man. Like, she took some of the best punches from Marina Moreau and kept coming. And I will say this, the difference though, Marina Moreau, she was able to outstrike and outbox Mayra Bueno Silva, but at the same time, she took a lot of punishment. And she's a much, much better striker than Montana De La Rosa. So you can really expect Mayra Bueno Silva to take full advantage of Montana De La Rosa's lack of defense and just her inability to move, use lateral movement. So this is kind of this is gonna be one of those fights where you're gonna see Mayra Bueno Silva put a lot of hands on Montana De La Rosa. And let me see, how can I put this? This may be one of the fights where you see Montana De La Rosa possibly get stopped on her feet. Because where Viviana Araujo, where she failed as far as her gas tank, I could see Bueno Silva, you know, kind of picking up where somebody like her left off and actually capitalizing more so. I could see her, taking it further and, landing shots, staying in the pocket, making it a rough and ugly fight with knees, kicks to Montana's head. Because speed factor too, I'll say Mayra Bueno Silva is 3 years older, but I think she's the faster fighter. I think Mayra Bueno Silva is the faster fighter. Montana may be the stronger fighter. She may be the stronger fighter. She's the bigger fighter here, but we're not necessarily sure just because she's bigger, she's going to be stronger. But if I had to say strength, I would say Montana. So Mayra Bueno Silva, much faster. Her advantage is going to be at a mid-range and just avoiding clinches and just pot shot. She has that ability to pot shot. Robert said, I just read that UFC is still trying to finalize the Rose Whaley fight for April 24th. Well, they need to get it done, man. I ain't playing. I want to see it, man. Watch it turn out to be Carla. Then it's going to piss everybody off. Watch it turn out to be Whaley versus Carla. Y'all going to get mad. Yeah. I wouldn't even be mad at that point. I'd be like, I ain't gonna make no video about it, this in the fight. I'd be like, y'all know what was up. I ain't even gonna say nothing. As long as we got Valentina versus Jessica, I'll be like, I'm good. I'll be good. So yeah, let's see. Keys to victory for Montana De La Rosa. Look, close the distance. Be physical. Smother the attack of Mayra. Move her head, move her head. Like if she's going to throw jabs and right hands, like these straight shots, she's got to learn to move her head. Don't be predictable. Sometimes Montana, sometimes she is. Like, I was watching the Andrea Lee fight last night, and Andrea Lee was just having a field day ducking her jab and countering her because you could see Montana's punches coming. That's how slow she is. That's how slow Montana is. Like, Andrea Lee just taking steps back, and then she sees that punch coming. She's, ooh, boom, ooh, got you, ooh. Viviana Araujo, same thing. Straight jabs down the pipe. Leg kick, straight jab down the pipe. Montana did get it. She did get in some good shots, I will say that. But if you keep moving, she has no target. She won't find you. So she just has to close the distance, put it pressure, take it to the ground. Don't try to strike with Mayra Bueno Silva, if you don't have to. Mayra Bueno Silva, put the pressure, land some body kicks. Land body kicks on Montana De La Rosa. Andrea Lee landed some nice body kicks, and that kind of disrupted her rhythm. I'd like to see Mayra Bueno Silva put that pressure on and make this a dog fight. Make it a dog fight to the next level. Like, Montana's tough, but I don't think she can really survive dog fights of this capacity. Like, Mayra Bueno Silva, she'll put it on you. She will put it on you. And she can fight off her back. That's something that a lot of people don't understand. Like, Mayra Bueno Silva can fight off her back. So Montana takes her down. Don't necessarily expect her to submit Mayra Bueno Silva. Don't think she's going to go down that easy. Expect Silva to go in there, fight off of her back, catch Montana sleeping, and maybe pull off a submission. She's done it before. Come on, Brazilian fighters. What do we say about these Brazilian fighters, man? Where do they get schooled in first? What do they get schooled in first? Come on, y'all. But I will say this: look, Montana's a young fighter. She has a lot of potential that needs to be. I think it needs to be transitioned to another gym. Where you got some years. You still got years on you. If you want to break back into the top 15, if you want to get to the top 10, I think she may just need to switch camps. You don't need to be comfortable. I think whenever you're comfortable, that's what messes you up. See, Mayra Bueno Silva, she's very, very gritty. You know, her training is very gritty. They try to break that comfort level. There's a mission on her mind. You know, there's a mission on her. You know, she's got a mission. I think Montana De La Rosa, you know, they haven't really been able to execute the game plan of becoming well-rounded. You know, they're kind of working on I won't say they're working on the same things, but they're not trying to add more to the arsenal. You know? Yeah, Colton. Viviana is a master at jabbing people up. Yeah, her jab is very good. That cardio ain't, though. That cardio is not. Viviana Araujo does have a good jab. I think she needs more technique to her style, but her straight jab is good. TJ said Montana can't improve with Mark there, regardless of anything. Yeah, I'm saying you got to step out the box. You know, you got to step out the box and do something different. Don't train with people that aren't going to give you the right answers, you know, or you know, that ain't going to be straight shooters that tell you what's up. Oh, yeah. I know Marcus. Yeah, I know. Gloria DePaul, yeah. Yeah, she trains with her girlfriend, and that training is rough. Like, I saw some of their training leading up to the Contender Series for Gloria, and yeah, they get it in, man. So you can train with a partner, you know, you can train with your partner, but they have to be on the level that you want to be. And, you know, they got to be in there trying to throw down and not going easy on you. They got to make it a rough and ugly fight. You know, not telling you what you want to hear or what you need to hear. She just says true of many fighters. Yeah. I mean, Marcus will always support Lauren Murphy. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, Marcus, that's what's up. That's what I'm saying. Like, Lauren, cool. You know, Lauren Murphy's cool. Marcus, that's all good. He a big supporter. You know, Marcus Bell. I'm with that. Okay. You know, I knew that. I'm glad you brought that example up, though, TJ. You know, I already know that, though. I know that about Marcus, though. That's how he do. I mean, same with same with Roxanne. Look, you know, she got a lot of those losses, but you know, Marcus still supports. That's how it is. So full on pick here. The prediction. So I gave my keys to victory, though. Did I give my keys to victory? Yeah, Mayra Bueno Silva. Yeah, for Mayra Bueno Silva, like I said, fight at a mid-range, jab. Throw the jab, body kicks, kicks to the lead leg. You know, Viviana Araujo, she was tearing the lead leg up. So was Andrea Lee. Really just stay on the outside. I mean, if you can pick her apart from the outside, you're good. Like, if you got the speed advantage, you are good. You're good. But I know Mayra Bueno Silva got that dog in her, and I can see some moments where she'll want to exchange, and there's gonna be some moments where you don't know whose blood it's gonna be. With that being said, prediction, I'm going with Mayra Bueno Silva by if I factor this off of Montana De La Rosa's grit and her heart to stay in a fight, I'm going to go with Mayra Bueno Silva by third round submission. I'm going to go with Mayra Bueno Silva by third round submission. I don't really see Mayra Bueno Silva knocking Montana out. Not too many women knock women out like that. You know, there's not too many like knockout streaks like that on her. resume against bigger caliber fighters. I think it'll come down to the wear and tear throughout the fight. Montana's going to get tired. You know, she's going to get fatigued by taking so many hits. She's going to take so many shots. And then eventually when we get down to that last round, like if the fight goes to the ground, I could see Buena Silva using her grappling experience, her BJJ experience coming into play and, you know, capitalizing off a fatigued fighter. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going Myra Buena Silva by 3rd round submission. Very rough fight. Very rough fight though. What do y'all got? Who do y'all have? Gary Balder said Myra's looks are underrated. Yeah, she's not a bad looking woman. I mean, yeah. Neither's her partner, Gloria DePaula, you know. Neither one of them, you know, they're a nice looking couple. We got TJ's pick. Buena Silva gonna wreck Montana for sure. That's what he's saying for sure. That's how she's gonna do it. Montana's nose leaking in round 1. Yeah, if you got a good jab, TJ, when that jab is on 100 and you letting it go, there's no there's no denying it. The blood is coming. Colton said, I have Montana. I want to support BJ. Okay. I hope you ain't making no bet on it, man. You better support them pockets. Shout out to BJ though. Look, he's got the faith in her, man. Like I said, like I see some good in Montana, but you know, there's also a lot of downfalls there too, where I can't see her elevating until there's some changes made in camp. That's all. All right, so what do we got? Colton said, I have Montana. How do you have Montana winning, Colton? How do you see it? Robert Henry, Silva by 3rd round submission, just like I said. Yeah, it's going to come down to a lot of wear and tear and work, and it's going to come down to somebody who's fatigued. I know it's going to be bloody and slippery with the sweat. You know, the sweat and the blood is going to make it hard, but I could see somebody getting a rear naked choke towards the end, man. Do you know who is Melanie Giggles? I was researching that earlier, man. She was she's like 3-8, man. She's 3-8, and she already lost to Manon Firo like a couple years ago too. Yeah, just a striker. From what I was looking at, just a striker. When you brought her up earlier, I was looking at it. Oh, for sure, Robert. Yeah, you know. You got faith in the fighter, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, that's not enough, man. You got to be up in there, man. He telling me too, man. He telling me Montana striking is better than Miranda striking. I'm like, whoa, come on now. Yeah, Colton, she got the background BJJ. I can't remember what belt she is, but hold on. Yeah, she's got a background, bro. All these Brazilian fighters, between her and her girlfriend, I mean, they got that shoot box style though. You know, they can stand and fight at that mid range and walk you down and put that pressure on you. But she definitely she has a BJJ background. You know, she tends to fight in that stand-up style. Yep, shoot box. Yep, since 2016. I mean, you will see more of that type of stand-up with her approach. You know, she's always walking you down like that. And yeah, she's a black belt, right? Okay. Yeah. I didn't want to say if she was or not because I would, you know, she worked with Team Cyborg too. Team Cyborg, Shootbox. They gritty. They put that walk down pressure on you, that mid range fighting, and it's effective. That's why I say you put that style in there with Montana, who's not going to move her head and she's open to be hit. It's gonna be bloody. There's gonna be big punches landing in here. Yeah, she's a black belt. Okay. Yeah, but for real, like, no, like Montana striking is nowhere on the level of Miranda. And I'm talking about Miranda's debut. She was working her striking. You know, her debut fight, her striking looked better than Montana's. Montana might have more power, maybe. She might have more power, maybe, but I still think the fluid hands are more from Miranda Maverick. You know, I think she's much more polished with it. Because I mean, how many wins has Montana won with her punches? You know, let's talk that. Oh, she's training with Oliveira this time. Melody giggles, man. What is wrong with y'all, man? Melody Juji's. What's she? Is she oh yeah, hold on. She's champion in kickboxing, huh? Muay Thai. Melanie. Yeah. Okay, yeah. She's a kickboxing champion. Yeah, she's a kickboxing champion, y'all. Melanie Gooies. She's a kickboxing champion. She hasn't fought. She had a fight coming up just a week ago, but it got canceled. I might have to get her on the show now. Y'all keep, you know, I have to put her on the show so you know who she is. Montana has one. Yeah, Montana ain't got no stoppages. Montana has no finishes with her hands. So, no, Montana's not a better striker than Miranda. Miranda Maverick doesn't have a lot of stoppages either, but it's her hands that set up a lot of her submissions. You know, she uses her jab, she uses her straight left hand to throw fighters off, and then she'll fight you in the clinch and take you down. So Miranda Maverick, her striking is much better. I mean, Montana has no stoppage wins. Look, she has more submission wins. You know, she dives in a lot. You know, she doesn't use a lot of punches. Yeah, I've had her on here before, Colton. And I've talked to her recently again, so he said, yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen her on, yeah, I've already had her on here. I had her on here last year. You know, I was talking to her last year, you know, before she was in the UFC, when I was watching her early fights. I said, okay, I'm a fan of her. So I reached out to her, and yeah, she's jumped on. But yeah, I talked to her like a couple weeks ago, and I said I'd get her on after the Jillian fight. you know, I didn't want to bother her training because she's doing so much. So I said, let's do it after. But now that the fight got pushed back, I'll probably get her on maybe in 2 weeks. Try to do that. But did you see the work Montana was doing in that fight? Okay, she lost, but I think she's improving in every... What fight? What fight was Montana doing good in? What fight? Hang on, y'all. I'm just messing with something. I'm about to send you a link here. Yeah, I did this last year. What fight are you speaking of, TJ? That she did well in. Oh, I can't forget that, Marcus. No, whenever Nico fought Montana, that was that. Oh man, that was that night she had that whole sheet of blood right over her face. Talking about, yeah, on the Tough Show, right? She had that. Yeah, she was bloody. Damn, TJ, you crazy, man. Wow, Gary, y'all stop it. Y'all talking about she had level of striking in 2 years. Look, that strike is. That's what I was just saying. Look, I was just asking y'all, like, she has 0 stoppages. That's not her thing. You know, Miranda, her ability to strike and take you down is there. Like, you can see the improvement in her striking against Liana Jojua. I know she's a ground fighter, but it works. And it works with how she sets up her takedowns, her submissions. I think she'll fight. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. You know, look, you might joke her, and well, we still got to say she'll try. She does fight. You know, Montana doesn't really give up. She might not make an adjustment in there, or you know, try to level up in there, but she does fight. I will say that. Yeah. All right. So I heard from the BKFC that Paige Van Zandt's supposed to be fighting another big name or something like. She's supposed to be getting a big name fight or something like that. TJ, you talking about some of her documentaries on some of her fights and stuff? I haven't watched any. Like, I've seen some of them before, but I haven't watched any recently. Yeah, I've seen her training though, you know. So yeah, like Leonardo Jojua is not bad looking, man. Yeah, she's attractive. If Jojua can't beat Shannon Dobson, it's a wrap for her. I have to lean towards Liana Jojua, because at least Liana Jojua is trying more so. Because Shanna Dobson in that Casey O'Neill fight, she was standing perfectly still, like throwing bombs and not trying, man. Look, y'all wrong though. Look, y'all know if Leanna Jojua gets Shanna Dobson up out of there, Shanna Dobson gonna be gone. Y'all know that. You know that's gonna happen. If they get her in there, she gonna be gone, and she get her out, she gonna be gone. Yeah, coach. She did bring a lot of attention to herself, you know, and they paid a lot of money. So yeah, and she didn't deliver, but they got to try to make back on their investment. You know, they got to try to make back on their investment. So yeah, they are going to put her in there with a name regardless if she lost. I talked to Britain Hart, and she said she'd come back on again. We'll talk about her win. Yeah, Dobson, like I don't understand, man. Like she, you know, I just don't understand what she was doing in there, man. She really don't execute good footwork or anything. She just kind of wants to go in there and bang, you know. You know, she just wants to go in there and bang, man. Like she doesn't really use any footwork or anything like that. Didn't really try. That's why, you know, Sabine Mazzo was able to get to her. Priscilla Cachoeira stopped Shanna Dobson, man. So that kind of tells you what level she on, you know. Bare knuckle fighting is like an underground world. It's bizarre. It is, man. You got a lot of older boxers going over there now too, trying to get that money. It's a dangerous thing though, man. Yeah, Belvita's still in the UFC. I thought, you know, she might be going with Sarah Morris and them. But yeah, she's still there. All right, so I don't know if y'all heard, but 2 hours ago, Weili Zhang to defend strawweight title at UFC 261 against Rose Namajunas. This is on BJPen.com. So is this the latest, y'all? Did y'all hear about this? This was 2 hours ago. Weili is set to defend her title. Let that sink in, yo. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the article. All right. Let me read this thing to y'all. Yeah. It's official. Yeah. Here we go. Look. Shout out to BJPen.com. Weili to defend strawweight title UFC 261 against Rose Namajunas. For months now, many have been wondering when Weili should fight again, who she should face. She had options. Rose, Carla. But according to ESPN's Ariel Helwani, Weili is set to defend her title against Rose April 24th, UFC 261. Sorry. Okay, so this is on Ariel Helwani's Twitter, February 26th. This is from Ariel Wahani on Twitter. Look, Whaley versus Rose is in the works for the 24th. Oh, wait a minute now. He that's why I'm glad I didn't make no full video. I'm just reading this to y'all. Look, Ariel Wahani reported the same thing we do. Look, the fight isn't finalized just yet. However, that's the date the promotion and both fighters are targeting at this time, hoping to get it done in coming days. So what y'all think? Was that official enough for y'all? He said it still ain't finalized, but yo, come on, man. He reported the same thing we did, man. All right. Yeah. That's the same damn news. Man, that's the same news, man. That's the same news we already reported. Actually, I didn't even make a video on because I didn't feel like it was official. You know, I didn't even want to touch on that because I was like, this thing ain't even official, man. Yeah, that's the tough part, man. She got to fly, you know, over and I mean, if it's gonna be in April, you know, she might as well come on over. To me, she might as well come on over to Vegas or wherever and stay here for like a month, you know, to get acclimated. Nah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't official enough. That's the same thing, man. That's the same thing we reported. He just said on Twitter, man, the fight isn't finalized just yet. However, that's the date they're targeting. So you know, they were targeting that date in Singapore, and we saw what happened there. So yeah, that ain't official enough. My bad, y'all. That was a clickbait. See, at least I didn't do a video on that and trick y'all. I don't be doing that clickbait stuff, man. That's something I don't do over here, man. I don't do that clickbait. Yeah. All right. So, exactly. All right, y'all. So I got, you know, we ain't done yet tonight. I got a guest coming on here. I got a guest coming on in a minute, y'all. So yeah, I gave you all my picks, but you know, I got a guest coming in. They're gonna give you their picks. Of course, we're gonna talk the main fight. We're gonna talk the main one that we were talking about, Montana versus Myra. All right, y'all. Got a guest coming in a minute. Hold on. They've been targeting an official date since fall of last year. You ain't lying, Ernest. You're not lying, man. All right, y'all. So, hang on here, y'all. All right, y'all. So, yeah, y'all. We've been talking for a minute, but I got a guest in the building here. They're gonna we're gonna talk these fights coming up tomorrow. I got my man BJ from No Filter MMA, man. What's going on, B?
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Yes.
What's good?
We are
ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. So are y'all ready? Is the question. Let's go.
Hey, look, we ready, man. We ready. Look, we got 3 WMMA fights, man. Before we get to that big one, man. I'm gonna torture you, BJ. Before we get to the big one, you got to give me your picks. First off, on Alexis Davis and Sabine Mazzo.
My official pick, man. My official pick for Grasso versus Davis. I'm gonna have to go with Alexis Davis, man. And for me, that was an easy choice, you know. And I've said this about. Excuse me, y'all. I just got done eating seafood. The choice was easy for me because Sabine Mazzo, man, she's slow, she proddy. You know what I'm saying? Like her kicks are nasty though. Like that's one thing about Sabine Mazzo, is her kicks are nasty and they're gnarly and they're fast. Like that's the fastest part of her game. But Alexis Davis, man, good boxing, good jiu-jitsu, like pressure. Like you're not gonna just put Alexis Davis away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're gonna have to beat Alexis Davis, and I just don't think that Sabine Mazzo can get to it quick enough before, you know, Alexis Davis starts walking her down, bro.
Okay. Well, we actually on opposite sides on this one, man. I got to go with Mazzo. I feel like the style is a little bit tailor-made, man, where I feel like Alexis is a brawler. You know, she'll come straight in, and I think it ain't going to take too many big hits from Mazzo in this fight. You know, I think when she let them kicks go, she might do some damage early, man. It might start hurting her early. What do you think about that?
Yeah, like the kicks and shit. Like if Sabine Mazzo get off them kicks, man, like that for me, like it's on the feet. That's the best part of her game. On the feet is the kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, especially if she start hitting Alexis Davis in that midsection. But if you guys didn't catch Alexis Davis on the scale, Alexis Davis is looking jacked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed it like I noticed it, but if you look at the early part of early years of Alexis Davis in the UFC, you know, her midsection looked flabby and weird looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, Alexis Davis that I saw on the scale today is a completely different Alexis Davis, man, which is another reason why I wish this fight was at 125 pounds. I don't know why they're fighting at 135 pounds when they're both flyweight, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. But Alexis Davis, man, when I seen her get on the scale, dude, that just pretty much solidified it for me when I seen what kind of physique that she's in, bro. She's in great shape.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, man. Like, she's never came in there with abs like that, has she?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, Alexis Davis surprised me, dude, with her physique when she stepped up on it. I was like, look at Alexis Davis. Like, you know, people talk about Alexis Davis. I'm guilty of it myself, you know, like she's getting old. You know, she's not that active anymore, which is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been stuck in them flyweight rankings forever without even having a fight. You know what I'm saying? So I just find that very awkward that she's in there. But, man, when I seen her step on that scale, I was like, damn, like, why couldn't this fight take place at 125 pounds to where it could actually mean something for Alexis Davis? Like, her taking this fight at 130, like, taking this fight at 135, it doesn't really mean anything for the winner or loser of this fight, you know? So
yeah, really it don't, man. That's why I was like, man, we got Alexis Davis, top 15 fighter, Sabine Mazzo fights at 125. Like, why are they at bantamweight right now? You know, that don't make no sense.
Well, hopefully, you know, whoever wins the fight and we see afterwards what's going on, you know, maybe we can see, maybe the, you know, like a post-fight interview or whatever, they'll ask the winner, hopefully, like, what was the reason for taking this fight at 135 pounds? Like, Alexis, you're ranked at 120, you're a ranked contender at 125 pounds. Like, why would you not want to fight at 125? Like, I want to know. I think for Sabine Mazzo, it was more like I'll take the fight at, you know, I'll do it at 135. But I think it was Alexis Davis was the one that was like, well, I want to fight at 135. But I don't know, man. What you think?
Wait, you think she gonna stay? Is that what you meant?
Hey, I'm going through a dead spot, man, where I got shitty service. But what I was saying was, why do you think that the fight's at 135?
I think it's at 135 right now because I kind of think it's a little bit of both. Like, I think maybe Alexis Davis is having trouble making 125, honestly. I think she may be having trouble. That's why we haven't seen her in the octagon as much. And then you have Sabine Mazzo, who she's a grown girl. You know, I mean, she can make 125, but, you know, she's still like only 23. But I think that she's got a little bit of size on her too. And I think her saying, you know, I can take this fight. I can fill in and take this fight right now if Alexis Davis wants to fight. And she probably just said, oh, look, I can take it. You know, maybe 125 is getting tough for her to make. So she was like, yo, I'll jump right at the opportunity. But I think it's more so Alexis Davis. I'm thinking that maybe she's trying to get back up to bantamweight. I really do, man. I think that's why it is at 135. I think she's slowly gonna. They're gonna pull her out of the rankings pretty soon. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, if they're gonna pull her out of rankings, man, they need to go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's what this conversation boils down to. Like, all right, if you're gonna be fighting at 135, you know, and if you can't make the weight and you want to move weight classes, I mean, like, can we please, you know, put the rankings accordingly and get Alexis Davis out of the rankings? Like, I mean, I get it that she's a pioneer, you know, she's a legend. No, I won't call her a legend, but she's a pioneer for the sport. You know, she's a veteran, and she's a former title challenger. But, you know, like, come on, man. Like, she's still in the rankings, though, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Like, really?
That ain't enough to stand on. I know. Yeah. Yeah, TJ. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, like, she probably don't want to cut weight anymore at her age. You know, she's 13 years older than Sabine Mazzo, and yeah, she did have a kid, but that's why I think she's trying to slowly get back into 135 and, you know, be in that weight class. Maybe she thinking like 125 was a mistake. You know, maybe she saw the division and was like, I can do this because it was something new. But now she's kind of like, nah, I gotta go back to 135. So she's trying to take that step back. You know, she's trying to go right back to where she, you know, started. So yeah,
that sucks, man. That really does suck, dude, because at 125, man, Alexis Davis' physique looked good at 135. Like,
yeah,
I loved her physique. I loved how she looked, and I even can go as far as say I love how she fought at 125. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started to really like flyweight Alexis Davis. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, sucks that she's got to go back up because one fight that I really wanted to see was Davis versus Jillian Robertson. Like, I really, really wanted to see that fight happen, but I guess we won't get to see that. But, you know, it is what it is.
All right. So, what was your final pick on this one, Alexis Davis, or how you got to win it?
I'm gonna go Alexis Davis by unanimous decision, man.
Unanimous decision.
I'm gonna go with Alexis Davis.
Okay. All right. This next fight, I know this ain't a major one, man. Angela Hill versus Sabine.
It is for me. It is for me, bro.
Okay.
I like this fight. Like, I really do, man. Like, and I like Angela Hill. Like, I love the fact that Angela Hill is still in there, you know, putting on fights, like, you know, being active. Not, you know, I love the fact that Angela Hill has moved to the commentating desk.
Yeah.
Like, she's got the look. She's fitting right into that. Like, that works for her. But I just feel like Ashley Yoder, man. You know, Ashley Yoder is a tough fight, man, for anybody at 115 pounds. Like those girls at the bottom. You know, Ashley Yoder done been beat, but those girls at the bottom of that division, man, like, Ashley Yoder is kind of like a segue into, you know, the top 15. Like, you beat Ashley Yoder, your next fight is a top 15 opponent. You know what I'm saying? But Ashley Yoder, man, I think she'll outpace Angela Hill in this fight, man. I do. I think Ashley Yoder will win this fight because Ashley Yoder's on the feet, man. Her striking is not bad. Like, Ashley Yoder don't have ugly bad striking. Like, her striking is good and it's crisp, man. Like, and she throws some sting behind some of them punches, man, because she dropped Mackenzie Dern multiple times in that fight, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've still seen it for Mackenzie Dern, but Ashley Yoder dropped her a couple times in that fight. So, I mean, I got to give that to her.
Ooh, damn. We on the opposite side with this one too, man. I got Angela Hill winning this fight, but what is it about Yoder you think she's going to capitalize? Like, do you think that Angela Hill has lost a few steps in the past few years? Because they fought 3.5 years ago. Like, what do you think it is that she's lost since that fight that can make Ashley Yoder win this?
It ain't that she lost anything, man, but the miles, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got miles on her, bro.
Bro, look at this.
Like, you know
11
what I'm saying?
fights. She's fought 11 fights since their last fight.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of wear and tear on the man. I just feel like Ashley Yoder, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though Ashley Yoder is up there, you know, getting up there in age too, Ashley Yoder just fights like a fresher fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, she fights fresher than Angela Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's like a little bit quicker. Like I feel like she's a little quicker. She hits with a little bit more power. Like she's very well rounded. Like, but it's still 50-50. Like as far as like where they are in the division and like a win. Like if Angela Hill can beat Ashley Yoder, that's a good win. Like she needs to beat Ashley Yoder. You know what I'm saying? But if Ashley Yoder is the one here with a bunch to gain from beating Angela Hill, like because Ashley Yoder need to. Like, she can't afford to lose another fight. The UFC obviously is going to keep Angela Hill around, because she's doing what she's doing, you know what I'm saying? She's gained a lot of popularity lately, but Ashley Yoder, to me, is in, like, the must-win situation, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you didn't mention this because I was talking about Ashley Yoder earlier. Like, how flexible is Ashley Yoder? That girl is flexible, man.
Bruh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Ashley Yoder, they call her Spider Monkey for a reason, dude. Like, trying to submit Ashley Yoder and like her submission defense is good, her takedown defense is good. Like she's good on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like Ashley Yoder, very well rounded, man. Very extremely well rounded, to be honest. If you want to be for real about it, I mean, like she's really, and so is Angela Hill. So that makes it a good fight. I'm actually looking forward to that fight. That's one of the ones I'm looking forward to.
Man, I'm looking at this.
Other than the no filter MMA main event, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. We're gonna get on that. We're gonna get on that next. Angela Hill 5'2", Ashley Yoder 5'6". Ashley Yoder got a 4-inch reach advantage on Hill. I didn't know that. I mean, I must never really paid attention to it.
Yeah, and Ashley Yoder uses her reach very well, too. I meant to put that out there. Like, that straight left that she used, like, she got a beautiful straight left. You know what I'm saying? That straight left is what was dropping Mackenzie Dern, man. And, and Angela Hill, to me, like, she known to kind of, like, break. I wouldn't say break, but she kind of known to break. You know what I'm saying? So, like if Angela Hill, if Ashley Yoder can break Angela Hill, man, I think she can win that fight.
Okay. Ashley Yoder by like a decision. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with decision, Ashley Yoder, for sure.
Okay. All right.
Ain't neither one of them got the kill switch.
No, not at all. Like neither one of them. Neither one of them. All right. So the main event for us, man, for WMMA fans. Look, I'm gonna let you have the floor on this one. Let everybody know why you got your pick. I gave my pick. I'm on the opposite once again, man. But Montana De La Rosa versus.
Go ahead. Yeah. You go ahead and give your pick and say what you gotta say while I get in the house.
Okay. I gave everybody my pick earlier. Montana versus Mayra Bueno Silva. I'm going with Mayra Bueno Silva, man, because I just feel like the shootbox style of hers, the pressure she puts on Montana, I think she's gonna take advantage of Montana's chances that she takes as far as wanting to strike with her. I think Montana's going to want to bang with her a few times, and I think as soon as Mayra establishes that jab is going to set up her offense. It's going to set up her offense, and I think that even if it gets to the ground, by the time it gets to the ground and say the second or third round, I think Mayra Bueno Silva is going to take advantage of the leaking. She's going to take advantage of the fatigue. And eventually, Montana's going to want to take it to the ground in the third round, but that's whenever Mayra Bueno Silva, she winds up getting the submission. That's me. I think Mayra Bueno Silva gets the submission in this one.
Submission?
Yes.
Submission?
Yes. I had to do my research, man. I was doing my research. I'm going with submission for Bueno Silva, bro. Third round.
What? What are we talking? What are we talking here? Like, is this a circus or is this Combo Breaker 99?
Look, bro. You know who it is. Look. The floor is yours. Tell me why Montana's gonna win this. Tell me how. The floor is yours, bro.
First of all, dog. Let me say this. It ain't gonna be. For one, it's not gonna be Mayra Bueno Silva out there establishing the jab. For one. It's gonna be Montana De La Rosa establishing the jab. You know, I mean, let's just be real here. Mayra Bueno Silva is not like her when it comes to striking, man. Like people say, Montana De La Rosa striking. Oh, she ain't got no striking. which is false. You know what I'm saying? Her striking is much better than Maida Bueno Silva's. Maida Bueno Silva is somebody who just wants to throw wild punches when she gets in punching range. Like, she ain't all of that technical when it comes to striking. Like, she ain't like Viviane Araújo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Araújo was super. Her technique and her power is what beat Montana De La Rosa in that fight. Is that she was just a better technical fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna be Maida Bueno Silva establishing a jab, man. I think Montana De La Rosa's jab, she gonna work her own jab. You know, and if Montana can establish his jab in Maida Bueno Silva's space the same way Marina Moroz did, you know what I'm saying, then we could be looking at a competitive fight on the feet. Listen, Montana gonna be competitive on the feet with anybody that she fights with, dude, because the simple fact that she likes to choose to stand and bang with people, like, and she can bang. I'm not saying Montana is gonna be like the most technical striker out here, but you know what I'm saying? Montana's striking has come a long way, man. It's come a long way. And Montana might, with what I've seen, because I follow Montana De La Rosa, I look at her from fight to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see how she's training. I see what she's doing. Her striking has improved a lot. Listen, the Montana that fought Rachel Ostovich would have gotten finished by Viviane Araújo. Now, I'm pretty sure we can all say that. You know what I'm saying? But the Montana that I seen, man, even in that fight that she lost, man, I seen a much improved on the feet. I seen a much more confident Montana. I just seen a better looking Montana De La Rosa on the feet, because we didn't see any ground game in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And we know that her ground game is good. And the fact of her having that dominant ground game, you know, that being her superpower, when it comes to her arsenal, and to see her go out there and fight on the feet like that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, a fighter that's trying to round out their game like that, you got to give them that credit, man. You got to give them credit for that.
Okay,
and
look.
I feel like she don't get that credit for being a wrestler and going out there and putting on a performance like that. I know the commentators said it. The commentators were like, you know, you would think that Montana De La Rosa was a striker out here the way she's out here striking with Viviane Araújo. You know what I'm saying? Like, her striking wasn't ugly in that fight. You know, she got beat up, but it wasn't like a bad performance from Montana De La Rosa. So, you know, it is what it is.
All right, look.
You go ahead.
I'm gonna give you credit. Look, I'm gonna give Montana credit as far as wanting to bang. Like, she has the heart, and I was saying this earlier to the live stream. I feel like her commitment to wanting to punch and landing punches is much better than Jillian Robertson, you know, or any other ground fighters. I feel like she has that ability, but does she have the ability to hit a moving target? Like, she's good at fighters in the pocket. Like, when fighters start to slow down, Viviane Araújo starts to slow down, they're there to be hit. But if Mayra Bueno Silva is controlling the distance, and if she chooses to move on her feet, can Montana find the target? That's my question.
Yeah, man. You know, I think will she be able to find the target, man? You know, in this fight right here, you know, Montana is always looking to be tested. Like, she likes to be tested. Like, you know what I'm saying? Montana trying to spend as much time. Listen, she wants to fight for the belt. She's made that super plain and super clear. Like, she wants to fight for the belt. But she also wants to get that experience in the ring. She also wants to get better each fight. She also wants to test herself each fight. Mm-hmm. And the thing about Montana, she's so confident in her ground game, man. You know, don't be surprised if you see Montana mix it up out here and take Bueno Silva down. You know what I'm saying? And I think Montana is good enough on the ground and big enough and heavy enough to not put herself in any danger if she gets top position in Maida Bueno Silva's guard. Maida Bueno has a damn good guard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, her guard is very good, but I'm confident that Montana De La Rosa won't get caught in in any type of submissions, man, because she's just, when it comes to being on the ground, man, like she's super aware, you know. And people gonna say, well, she submitted Jillian. Yeah, she did catch Jillian up in that armbar. I give her that. I do give her that. Like she caught Jillian up in that armbar. But Montana, man, much bigger, much more physical, a lot stronger than Jillian Robertson. You know, that could play a part in it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we'll see a much more improved Montana. I feel like De La Rosa's gonna make a statement in this fight for sure.
Okay. Matching them up, Montana, she's got an inch height reach advantage over Mayra Bueno Silva. Actually got a 2.5 inch reach advantage over Mayra Bueno Silva. BJ, man, give me 3 keys, give me 4, whatever. Give me some keys to victory. How Montana got to do it, man.
Montana head movement for one. Like Montana got to get her head off that center line because she was there to be hit all night long from Atarujo. You know what I'm saying? Like she was there to be hit. So I mean, the head movement for one's got to be a thing. Montana has to be the one applying the pressure. Use your jab. She has that long, stiff jab. Use that jab to keep the distance and apply pressure. Like she has to apply that pressure. She can't be on her back foot the way she was in the fight with Atarujo. Like if Montana would have, I feel like she could have done a little bit more in the Atarujo fight as far as like meeting Atarujo in the middle and throwing heat. Because Atarujo was throwing heat. You know what I'm saying? Like she was throwing heat at Montana versus Montana's punch of choice was the jab. You know what I'm saying? Like Montana need to utilize that right hand, man. And when Bueno Silva comes forward throwing hard shots, Montana got to answer her with that. You know what I'm saying? She got to answer Bueno Silva with hard shots. Like she can't jab all night long on Bueno Silva. Like she's got to answer that. You know what I'm saying? Because Bueno Silva gonna try to hit you hard. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what she does. Like she tries to stun you and then take you down and quickly submit you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's her game. So Montana got to answer that power with power, man. She's got the tools. She just got to use it. And then, like, you know, she can't take any chances. Like, if the submission presents itself, like, she got to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you allow somebody like Bueno Silva to work, you can find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, too. Like, in my keys to victory for Mayra, I was saying she need to apply that pressure. That's what I'm saying, man. If they both apply pressure, this gonna be a crazy fight, man. This gonna be a crazy one, man. There's gonna be there's no breathing room in this one.
If they both apply pressure, man, and Montana lets her hands go, she gotta let her hands go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all, man, y'all mark my words. If Montana lets her hands go, man, she can hurt girls at 125 pounds. If Montana lets her hands go, she's got the power, man. She can hurt girls. She can sit girls, and we've seen this. She can sit girls down. You know what I'm saying? Like if she can use that tool a little bit more, utilize that tool, I think she can do some damage. I think we'll see a lot of success on the feet from De La Rosa come tomorrow night.
All right. How does De La Rosa get it done?
I think Montana. I think we can see a TKO from De La Rosa. Round 2 TKO.
Damn.
Montana De La Rosa.
Damn. He didn't say submission. He said she gonna stop her. Wow.
I think she gonna stop Bueno Silva for sure.
Whoa. Damn. You said she got the hands to do it. Okay. Hey, look. This will be her first stoppage win too, right? If she do it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It'll be her first TKO.
Okay.
Yeah. It won't be her first stoppage, but it'll be her first TKO.
Yeah, with her hands, right. Yeah, okay. So I'm going with Bueno Silva by a 3rd round submission. So okay. Like I said, I see red in this fight, man. I just see this fight being good. Both ladies gonna put on a good fight. You know, they you know, it's a fight.
No, Gary. You're wrong. You're wrong, Gary. No, she doesn't look like Goku in that to me. I just feel like Montana De La Rosa don't get enough credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've said this combo. I've said this. Hold on one second. Hold on.
All right.
I've said this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people rag Jillian Robertson for not being well-rounded. We know she's not well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a fighter like De La Rosa who is in the process of becoming much more well-rounded. She still don't get no credit. She still don't get no recognition for that, man. Like, I feel like that's just weird to me that, you know, people are like, okay, people are not saying like, okay, well, we see Montana, we know Montana's a wrestler, but obviously she's been working on her hands. Let's see what her hands look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why people are not saying like, okay, let's see what kind of improvements De La Rosa has. She seems to want to fight everywhere. She seems to show, like, she shows that she's comfortable fighting anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can see out of Montana De La Rosa going forward. I don't get how that's not the perception of Montana De La Rosa. Like, I don't understand how she's not being viewed as somebody that's developing a well-rounded skill set that has tools and somebody who's putting in the commit. Like, some of these grapplers who can't strike, obviously you can see that they're not putting in that kind of work, man, on, you know, to develop their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, for prime example, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me think. Let me think of a name.
Somebody that is working on their hands?
Say what?
You said somebody that is working on their hands?
Like, what I'm trying to say is like, you got like Jillian Robertson. I'm gonna use Jillian for example. Jillian is not super like committed to becoming a competitive striker. Like, she's working on her striking. Yeah. But Jillian is the type of striker that she only uses the strikes to set up the takedown. You know what I'm saying? Like, she uses the strikes to set up takedowns. Like, that's her thing. Montana, on the other hand, like, Jillian Robertson is not content to fight a full fight on the feet versus Montana De La Rosa feels comfortable and confident enough in the improvements that she's made in her striking to go out there and put like the fight that Montana fought with Viviane Araujo, Jillian Robertson couldn't have fought that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not as committed to the hands like that. Montana, on the other hand, she is committed to the hands. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand why she's not viewed differently than how she's viewed. Like, the underground community see her as like somebody who's really not all that good. And I'm like, how can you not see her as see the potential in a fighter like De La Rosa, who is, because in order to defeat somebody like Valentina Shevchenko, you have to be a well-rounded fighter. You have to know how to do stuff everywhere. And if you're not developing that, then I get like, when it comes to Jillian Robertson, I get why people say that Jillian Robertson will never hold the belt. Like, she's one-dimensional. I get it. And I'm not out here preaching Jillian Robertson's hands. What I'm preaching about Montana is the well-roundedness, man. Like, she's trying to become a well-rounded fighter, and she gets more disrespect than Jillian Robertson. And I'm just like, like, I don't understand it. It's just me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't see why she's not. The conversation about Montana is not different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you're saying. Like, the difference, that's what I was telling the stream earlier. The difference between Montana and Jillian is Montana wants to improve the striking. Is she getting better, though? Like, I feel like she's on a higher level. I think it needs a lot of work, but I think she's willing to take the chance more than Jillian Robertson. Like, to me, Jillian Robertson, she really needs to take a page out of Usman's book. Like, Usman is known, he's not known as an elite striker, but damn if he didn't have a good jab that night. You know, damn if he ain't been developing his jab. And I think that's what separates him from the fighters and the champions, because he said, look, whether I like it or not, I got to work a jab. I got to learn how to throw a jab. And I think Montana wants to do that more than Jillian does. You know, I think that's what kind of separates them. Like, I do see that. But for Montana, let me ask you this. Like, to get better at this, does she need to maybe go to another training camp or change some training regimen? What you think, man?
Well, she's already at a different training camp.
Oh, she is. Like, okay. Who's she with now?
Yeah, like she's training at elevation right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, like she's already making those improvements. Like she's already getting those looks from those different things. And like I'm looking
That's
at
right,
the
Marcus
comments,
said
and people
that,
were
yeah.
like, huh?
That's right. Marcus Bell had told me that earlier. Yeah, that she's with
And
elevation.
like I'm looking at the comment section, and people are like, Montana's not just barely losing, like she's losing. Dude, like, I mean, I can understand if De La Rosa has lost like 3-4 fights in the UFC, dude. She's lost 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are talking like Montana been getting her ass whooped left and right in the UFC. Montana has lost 2 fights since The Ultimate Fighter, guys. Out of all the fights that she's had since that show, she's lost 2 fights. So, I mean, I don't understand why people are like, she's losing so badly. Like, she's losing. She's doing more winning than losing. Is that a wrong statement? Is that a biased statement, Combo?
No,
Or is that a factual statement?
Look, BJ's going by his numbers. We can start with UFC 2017. I mean, we can mention the caliber of opponents, but she does have more wins than losses in the UFC. So yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, people talking like Montana out here losing like Shauna Dobson. Like, people act like I'm talking about Shauna Dobson. You know what I'm saying? Like, who been getting their ass whooped left and right. No matter who they put in front of her, they beating Shauna Dobson ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like like that's what we're seeing. That's not what we're seeing. We're not seeing a fighter who is losing more than they're winning. We're seeing a fighter who's winning more than losing. We're seeing a fighter who is improving the biggest hole in her game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's what I see, man. That's what I see, a fighter that's improving the holes in her game. Mm-hmm. You can't ask for more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you for me, you just can't ask for more than that. You know, people said Carla Esparza needed to evolve. Carla Esparza has evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you say the fighters need to evolve, and then you see them start to evolve, and you still say, well, it's like it's only with Montana De La Rosa, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's only because it's me that likes Montana. If it was somebody else that like nobody's picking apart Miranda Maverick, you know, Combo. We know that's your girl. They not gonna pick apart Miranda. I'm the one that everybody likes to hate on. Okay, Combo. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I say, of course, everybody in the comment section gonna say the complete opposite. I've been doing this podcasting thing for 3 years, and I know how these people operate. Whatever I say, they're gonna say the complete opposite.
They ain't gonna do. Look, they getting in my neck about Jessica Andrade not being a duck. They still on my neck about that.
Bro, listen.
And I stand by that. She ain't ducking. I ain't a Jessica Andrade fan, but still, look, she ain't ducking Valentina.
Listen, bro. Listen. If you talking about anybody that is about to or has the potential to, if it's somebody that's fighting Valentina now or somebody that's gonna be fighting Valentina later, dog, Combo, you ain't gonna win that. You ain't gonna win that battle, bro. I mean, you ain't gonna win that battle, man.
And look, me and Stamina, we got our ongoing battle about Carla Esparza, because I said Carla has put herself in a better position than Lauren Murphy to fight for the title, and we go back and forth about that. I'm like, look, Carla is doing business. She's doing chess on the outside of the octagon right now. She's playing chess much better than some of these other fighters. I mean, don't you agree with that?
Who are you talking about again?
Carla Esparza. I said Carla Esparza is playing better chess to get towards the belt than some of these flyweights are, like Lauren Murphy.
Oh, absolutely. But dude, listen, they gonna talk shit about Carla Esparza too. Okay, I mean, they gonna talk shit about Carla. You know what I'm saying? Like, Carla ain't done nothing but fight, bro. That's all Carla Esparza done is fight. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna hate on Carla Esparza until the cows come home. You know, you just got it. It just is what it is. Like, if your favorite, if I preached Valentina Shevchenko on my channel, I wouldn't go back and forth with the people in the comment section like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but the fact that Valentina is not always the topic of conversation on No Filter MMA, which is why I get a lot of resistance, bro. It like I said, that's gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that's just gonna be what it is. So whatever.
Look, bro, it's all good. Look, everybody got their opinion. Like I said, look, I gotta respect yours. Like I said, I gotta ride my girl JoJo. Like people always be talking about JoJo. Look, I know she's not the perfect fighter, but there's some things she can work on, and there's some things she can get better at. But that's how everybody got their fan favorites, man. So. But
right,
look,
yeah, man. Like I get it, So like, have your favorite.
Gary.
Have your favorite. If your fighter is your fighter, then let that be your fighter. But trashing other people because they don't pick the same fighter you choose, I don't understand that. Now that I don't get. Like talking shit to people because they don't pick your fighter, man. Like just state what you gotta say and move the fuck on. It's easy. It's easy. But no, they'd rather Montana sucks. Oh, she this. I mean, it's a damn what's the word I'm looking for? A circus, man. It's a circus. It's a circus, bro. Like I watch. Man, listen. All I got to say to y'all when it comes to Montana De La Rosa is that if you can't deny, if she keeps winning, the UFC can't deny her. So, you can talk. Opinions can be what they are, but what happens in the octagon is a completely different thing. So I'll be shutting y'all up come Saturday night. Not you, Combo, but the detractors in the comment section. I'll be shutting them up come Saturday night, and they'll all tune in and they'll all watch the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll come in. They'll be there. Everybody will be there.
You know what I'm saying? Like they all gonna be there, and they all gonna have to sit and watch their phone and listen to me talk about how Montana whooped Maida Bueno Silva's ass.
I mean, look, I'm picking Myra Bueno Silva to win this fight, but I know it ain't gonna be an easy fight. Like I said, like breaking her down technically, like when I'm looking at Montana, she poses a big threat. She poses the age, the size, the power. But I just feel like Myra has more levels to it, but it's all about execution. One misstep, and Montana could be on top. That's what I'm saying. Like anything can happen in this fight. This ain't no one-sided fight on either side. Like again, I'm picking Myra, but Montana is game. She's game. She's game for this because Myra Bueno Silva ain't ranked either. So this is time to step it up for both fighters.
Yeah, man. Listen, dude. Montana could be fighting Shayna Dobson tomorrow, and then people would be like, that Montana is inferior to Shayna Dobson. Like, I'm just being real, Combo. If she was matched up to fight Shayna Dobson, the comment section would be rolling with Shayna Dobson.
Oh, versus Montana.
And telling me and giving me all the reasons as to why Shayna Dobson wins the fight.
No, look, somebody earlier matched Jojua up with Dobson. I was like, man, Jojua gonna get Shayna Dobson out of there, man.
Dude, I mean, Liana Jojua beats Shayna Dobson all day, man. I mean, that's not even that's not even a question, man. Like, all she gotta do is take Shayna Dobson down, man, and then she wins the fight. So, I mean, that's not even a question.
So earlier on here, you see the thumbnail to this video. You know what I was doing earlier. I had to break these two fights down. I did Miranda Maverick versus Leonardo, and Leonardo versus Miranda Maverick versus Jojua. I had to go in. I had to go in, man. So on your channel, you got to do Jillian Robertson, man. You got to tell me why she gonna win, man. How's she gonna beat Miranda Maverick over there, man?
I just got to see how Miranda Maverick deals with the pressure from Jillian. Like, Jillian is a pressure fighter, man. Like, when Jillian starts, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's very tricky, man. When she like, Courtney Casey bit on it so bad. And I just watched it play out. Like, Courtney Casey just took the bait so bad. And I'm gonna break that fight down too, dude. Like, this week coming. I'm gonna do a live,
yes,
round by round thing, in that fight, because I think that's one of Jillian's best performances. That and the Poliana Botelho fight, those are two of her best. You know what I'm saying? All right. And Courtney Casey bit on the striking, man. Like, she thought Jillian was about to stand there and bang with her. Like, all Jillian had to do was land a few punches to make Courtney Casey think, okay, Jillian is I'm going to play this striking game. I'm going to try to hurt her on the feet. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Jillian drew Courtney Casey into that striking battle, you know what I'm saying? For one, you know what I'm saying? And the whole time that Jillian was sucking Courtney Casey into this striking battle, she was threatening the takedown. Every time. Dipping low and coming up throwing strikes, you know what I'm saying? And then I felt like we could see Jillian's confidence on the feet start to show in that fight, you know what I'm saying? She started to, like, in some ways, like, feel herself in that fight because Jillian starts throwing combinations and ending those combinations with head kicks. You know what I'm saying? Which that's just something you don't see from Jillian Robertson. You don't see that kind of commitment to striking in a fight from Jillian Robertson. Listen, if Jillian Robertson can develop the striking enough to be competitive so that if somebody does stuff her takedowns, that she can continue to fight, that she won't become a fish out of water, then Jillian Robertson is very dangerous. And I've seen a glimpse of it in that Courtney Casey fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Courtney Casey, man, I mean, every trap that Jillian set for Courtney Casey, she fucking bit on it. Every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when Jillian started making Courtney Casey believe she wanted to strike with her dude, Jillian started throwing, I mean, she landed 2 head kicks, dude, you know, in that, I think, second or third round. It may have been 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Ended those combinations with head kicks. And then by the time she's finished throwing the combination, Courtney Casey is behind that black line. What does Jillian do? Shoot in, take the fight, take her to the ground, and dominates her for the rest of the round. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that was, for me, one of Jillian's best showings, and I definitely got to break that fight down because, I'll tell you right now, if Miranda goes out here headhunting on Jillian Robertson, that can be a huge mistake because that may be exactly what Jillian Robertson wants Miranda Maverick to do, especially seeing that Jojua fight. Because when Jojua was content to fight on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jojua was ready to bang with Miranda Maverick. And, you know, Jojua could have easily, like, she had that commitment from Miranda Maverick. She had it. You know what I'm saying? She had that striking commitment from Miranda Maverick. All Jojua had to do was go for the... All she had to do... Oh, my phone blowing up. All she had to do was go for the takedown. I think that if Jojua would have went for the takedown, then she could have threw Miranda Maverick off to some extent in that fight. If Miranda Maverick gets settled in, headhunting on Jillian Robertson like that, dude, I think Jillian's takedowns are better than Liana Jojua's. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if she gets to try headhunting on Jillian, trying to knock Jillian out, trying to hurt Jillian on the feet, that's where girls make big mistakes. Poliana Botelho made that mistake, trying to come headhunting on Jillian, and she found herself on her back the whole time. Now, what happens once the fight goes there? How good is Miranda Maverick from her back? We'll just have to see. But, you know, I hope for Miranda's sake that she don't bite, you know, don't fall into the trap that Jillian Robertson sets for a lot of her opponents. Like, it didn't work on Macy Barber. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she tried to do it on Macy Barber. It didn't work. But, you know, everyone else it worked on. So I mean, you know, we'll see.
All right, yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight if that's the one you're gonna break down your channel, because I did too over here tonight. You know why I did too? Because that's how Miranda gets him out of there. She makes it quick work, bro. That's all I gotta say.
See, okay, Robert Henry. See, like, Robert, it's like it pains Robert Henry to give me credit for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just said it. He was right about that Yana fight. Not much else,
100%. Yeah, you were, though. Yeah, 100%.
And listen, I'm not trying to call myself. I'm not trying to say I'm right about everything. But the same people saying that Montana has no chance in this fight are the same exact people saying that Kunitskaya had no chance in the fight against Ketlin Vieira. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are we engaging with? You know, with these mindsets that these people have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kunitskaya is fully capable of going in here and beating Ketlin Vieira, whether it's on the feet or whether it's on the ground. Either way it goes, if you're talking well-rounded fighter, Kunitskaya is a well-rounded fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Kunitskaya can be competitive with anyone on the feet and on the ground. So, right in these, when you see fighters, when you talk about fighters other than my picks, when you talk about like Kunitskaya and then you start to hear the same shit that you hear when it's your fighters, lets me know that it's only who I choose that these people go against. If I didn't choose them, if I didn't talk about it, if I didn't talk about specific people, they wouldn't talk about them either. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't have an opinion on these people. It's until I form my opinion that you start to hear this shit. They like, it's the wildest shit I ever seen, man. It's literally the wildest shit I ever seen, bro.
Hey, but that's what's up, BJ. You got to ride for yours, man. And you do, man. So that one, I was kind of on the fence with it myself, Ketlin versus Yana. But, you know, I said if I had to give an edge, I'd give it to Yana. But, hey, you called it on that one, man, because she's been working. She's been working on a little bit of everything. She's getting stronger, man. Yana Kunitskaya, that is.
Right. Colton says, what does BJ think about the decision to give Yana the win over Ketlin Vieira? I thought it was the right decision. I'm not gonna lie. When it went to the judges' scorecards, listen, a fight like that can go either way. You know what I'm saying? But Ketlin Vieira didn't, like, offensively.
First round, no.
She didn't really do much. She had that one submission attempt, but she didn't even really hit Yana like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it was like she was trying to fight a different fight. Like, it was like she didn't want to engage on the feet with Kunitskaya. You know what I'm saying? Which, to me, that was my biggest worry for Kunitskaya, was engage, you know, if the fight is engaged on the feet, because Ketlin Vieira is a powerful striker versus Yana Kunitskaya is more technique versus, you know, it's just more technique, less power, versus Vieira is more power, less technique. You know what I'm saying? So that was my biggest worry in that fight. And we've seen that Kunitskaya can be knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can be stopped. She can be hurt on the feet. You know what I'm saying? So that was my biggest worry. And then to see her go out here and want to grapple, you know what I'm saying, with somebody as big and as strong as Yana Kunitskaya, and I felt like that was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she had this fight. If Vieira had ended this fight, you know what I'm saying, on top of Yana Kunitskaya, she probably would have won this fight. But the fact that Kunitskaya had landed so many hits in the clinch, at distance, from underneath. Right, like, and from her back, like, she was just constantly working, like, the work rate, man. It's gonna be hard for a lot of girls to deal with that work rate. You know what I'm saying? And then the physicality and just the brute strength of Yana Kunitskaya, man, like, that's a factor when these girls tussle up with Kunitskaya. They see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even seen some frustration on Chris Cyborg's face. You know what I'm saying? Was the fact that she couldn't get away from the clinch. Like, she couldn't get Kunitskaya off of her when Kunitskaya had her pinned against the cage. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yana can frustrate these fighters because they think that she's going to come out and fight one way, but she showed a very well-rounded game. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, you know, I don't know, man. I didn't get the pushback on Kunitskaya when I chose her to beat Ketlin Vieira. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I had it 2 rounds to 1 for Yana. I just couldn't give Ketlin the first round because I felt like all she did was get the takedown and lay on her. And Yana was much more active, landing good knees in the stand up, and then on the back she was working. So I said, okay, the first round is her. Then Yana took the second round hands down. So I was like, that's it. That's the fight right there. And it wasn't until that third round where she got complete ground control. Ketlin got complete ground control, and that was the only round where she got anything done, but she was never really active in the fight, you know?
Right. It was Yana. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was Kunitskaya doing everything in the fight. So, you know, people gonna say what people gonna say though, man. But a lot of WMMA coming up, man. But I know I'm excited for the Montana De La Rosa fight, man. But I'm also excited for this Ashley Yoder. Like, I want to see Ashley Yoder win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Ashley Yoder hit her stride, man, because I feel like she's just, like, her road has been, she's lost some close fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of those fights could have went Ashley Yoder's way. You know, arguably the Mackenzie Dern fight, I think there was another close fight in there that could have went her way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Spider Monkey hit a stride. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see her just beating up bums. Like, what was the girl she beat up? The Asian girl that's no longer, they got cut.
That Suri Kondo?
Suri Kondo, yeah, like, I don't want to see her just get wins over people like that. Like, I want to see Ashley Yoder get some wins, man. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: that Miranda Granger win was a huge win for Ashley Yoder. Like, that was a big win. Even though Miranda Granger is who she is, that was still a big win because I think they kind of fed Yoder to Granger to try to get Granger a win.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, because she was supposed to be the next one. Yeah, they did. But she turned that around.
Yeah, man. And I was surprised, man. I was like, fucking good job for fucking Spider Monkey. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I feel like she's kind of more in danger of being released than Angela Hill. So, like, for that reason alone, and the fact that I really like Spider Monkey, I'm pulling for her to win.
Okay, all right. What day you looking to do your commentary on Jillian Roberts and Courtney Casey?
Well, actually, I was going to do it tonight. But my cousin was visiting from out of town, and she asked me to go out and eat seafood with her. So, I mean, I didn't get to get to it. I went and did that instead of doing it. But I seen where you were doing it, and I was going to follow up with it and do Jillian's right after that. But now it's probably going to be Monday. Or excuse me, Sunday. Sorry. I'll do it. I can do it Sunday because I don't have anything to do this Sunday.
Okay.
TJ says Chris was frustrated by whoever. Please identify the time step in the fight where this occurred. The time step where it occurred, you got to check. You got to look where Chris was trying to get out from up under Yana on the fence, and Yana, every time Chris would come off the fence, Yana would push her back to the fence. Look at Chris Cyborg's face, man. Like, she was getting kind of, like, I wouldn't stand. She was getting kind of like giving up on herself. She was kind of like, damn, this girl is strong. I think she was somewhat surprised by the strength of Kunitskaya. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she was frustrated or anything. I'm just saying, like, I felt like she was kind of surprised at how strong Kunitskaya was because no other girls clinched up Cyborg like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no other girls, you know, even Felicia Spencer, like, the only thing Felicia Spencer was doing really was, like, working for the double leg. Like, Yana was, like, holding her, like, trying to, like, stall her. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, that Chris Cyborg just couldn't muscle her way, like, couldn't muscle Yana off of her. I think that was kind of like, I think that's when she realized that Yana was stronger than what she looked. You know what I'm saying? Because Yana's strength is very deceptive. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't look at you. I mean, you kind of would, but she's a lot stronger than she looks.
Yeah. She
don't put words in my mouth.
Yana's strong, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That girl was looking strong in there, man. That's why I say, man, she got to get back on Aspen Ladd, man.
Absolutely.
I was about to bet on Yana in that fight because I was like, I think Yana got Aspen Ladd. She'll get her out of there. Then boom, damn.
Yeah, and she was beating Aspen. Like, she was beating the hell out of Aspen Ladd. You know what I'm saying? And then Aspen just came in, like, her corner fired her up, dude. Like, they fired her up, and she just came out there and bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I didn't even think Aspen Ladd. So with that being said, like, do we put Aspen Ladd in that conversation of knockout power? Like, it's hard to make that connection.
No, I can't put her in there because one knockout don't really do it. I mean, you got to be like Macy Chiasson. Macy Chiasson knock him out, okay? Macy Chiasson, that girl got power. Look, I may be a fan of her, but that's power. She'll knock Aspen Ladd out. I'm for real.
Oh, she'll knock her out. It's kind of similar to how GDR knocked her out. Just boom, boom, bing, bang, bang.
Yeah, those are power punches. But look, B, look, there's something itching me right now, man. Look, I don't know how we're going to do this, but we got to do a video where we compare Miranda striking and Montana striking. That's what's on my mind right now. I know you say Montana got better striking. We got to talk about this on another day, though, man, but I need you to give me proof, and I'll give you my proof, man.
Oh, I'm down, man. Like, I'm down. Like, and I must admit, dude, like, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch some of those Maverick fights. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it since you, like, officially want to damn sit down and talk about it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it just so I can be fresh on it. I've seen her fights. I've seen her Invicta fights. Like, I've seen them. You know what I'm saying? But her fights are not as fresh to me as Montana De La Rosa's fight. You know what I'm saying? Because, I watch those more often. But, yeah, I'm down for that, dude. Right. Like, I'm down for that.
Same deal, man. I got to go back and watch some of Montana's and see her striking. So, yeah, we got to do that, man. I got to Montana versus Miranda striking, man. I got to know, man. I got to know.
That's the fight to make, man. Like, that's like, I'm telling you, man, if Miranda Maverick bursts into the rankings, if she can beat Jillian Robinson and burst into the rankings, and Montana can get that win over Maida Bueno Silva, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the fight to make, man.
Yeah.
It's Montana De La Rosa versus Miranda Maverick, dude. Like, and even Montana De La Rosa versus Macy Barber, that's the fight to make too.
Montana versus Macy Barber.
Like, say what?
Yeah. I'll take that. Montana versus Macy. I'll take that.
Yeah, like those are fights to make, man. So you throw Montana, Macy, and Miranda, the M's. You throw them girls in there together, man. Like any combination of those three is a good fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. But look, before we wrap it up, I need to know your thoughts on this. Andrea Lee versus Antonina. That's going down. What do you think of that fight?
Man, that's a hard fight to pick because, I mean,
can Antonina get Andrea Lee out of there like we need her to?
Probably not. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Bro.
Yeah.
Probably not, bro. Like, probably not. Like, Antonina, no, bro. Like, it can be like that fight. Like, Andrea Lee has better grappling than, like, her grappling is very underrated. And if Andrea Lee comes out wanting to grapple, you can't say that Andrea Lee can't get Antonina to the ground. Like, she can get Antonina to the ground. You know what I'm saying? So on the feet, Antonina probably much taller, longer reach, probably, you know what I'm saying? Like that can be a problem, you know what I'm saying? But like Antonina's only way to win this fight is like on the feet.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if Antonina can do it, man. Like, I mean, I'm hoping that Antonina can get Andrea Lee up out of the rank. Even if Andrea Lee loses to Antonina, it still doesn't mean that she's gonna be out of the rankings. But
yeah,
I don't know, man.
I don't know either, man. This one close to Carl. Like, I needed Manon Firo in there against Andrea Lee to get her up out. That fight, I was a little bit more confident where Manon, I think her tools are more so intense that it would probably be too much for Andrea Lee. That's what I think.
Hey, Manon can get Antonina up out of there too.
Yeah.
I feel like Manon will get Antonina up out of there too, man.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know. That's just a theory. I got to see more from Furiat, though. Like, I got to see more UFC fights from Furiat. Because, when I say these things about other fighters, these fighters got 4, 5, 6 fights in the UFC. Manon Furiat only got 1 fight in the UFC. So I got to see more from Furiat. I got to see somebody take her down. I got to see how she gets back. Like, dude, let me ask you, I'm going to give you a what-if scenario. What if Manon Furiat has that Joanna Jędrzejczyk takedown defense and that ability to get back to her feet? What if Manon Furiat is one of those anomalies like Derek Lewis and because I seen a meme the other day, they calling Derek Lewis like, just get up, bro. That's what they calling him, because literally these high level heavyweight jiu-jitsu people get Derek Lewis down, and it's just like something clicks in Derek Lewis's head, and he's just like, all right, I'm gonna get up. And he literally just stands the fuck up. He rolls over and stands up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Manon Furiat has that?
Shoot, look, if Manon Furiat has that, then I'm talking Roxanne, Viviane Araújo, all the Jennifer Maya. all these fighters better make sure they retire by the time she gets there. They better make sure they retire.
Oh.
Because look, I think if she's comfortable to the point where she can do like a Joanna and just stand and even like fight you in the clinch when she wants to and just be that comfortable, then man, that's gonna be trouble. Like she's already got like speed, of Holly Holm, but I feel like her timing and her accuracy is a little bit more calculated than Holly Holm. So you mix that in with her takedown defense being like Derek Lewis or just saying, oh man, I'm getting back up, then them ground fighters are dead, man. Them ground fighters are done.
So like, and that's the thing, like Joanna, like if Men Inferior can fight with that Young Jacek confidence, it doesn't matter who Young Jacek's fighting. Joanna is not really worried about being taken down because she knows that her defense is that good. She knows that she's the damn anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Like she knows that kind of takedown defense don't come around like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like Joanna fights so confidently because she's not really worried about being taken down. Like she's not scared of the ground because she's adapted to getting back to her feet and stuffing takedowns. Like she's adapted her stuff to that. You know what I'm saying? Like if Men Inferior can fight with that type of confidence, you know what I'm saying? Where she can, like mow these girls down. You know what I'm saying? Like Men Inferior is going to be hell at 125. Now, all of this talk may get killed by somebody like Liana Jojua. Like Jojua may kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might get knocked out by Cachoeira or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like something might happen, to stop all of that. But as of right now, man, I see the potential meter is high on Man Inferior.
Yeah, man, because imagine like her getting in the top 10, taking on somebody like Viviane Araújo, and her gas tank be better than hers. Then you like, whoa, you like, damn. Now Viviane Araújo got some trouble. Jennifer Meyer got trouble because you're dealing with somebody with gas and somebody that's just as physical. Because shoot, Manavero's in there grappling with the damn featherweight,
right.
Some of her early fights. So she can be a big girl. She's got the wide frame too, the wide shoulders. So yeah, she's not going to be like somebody that's going to be easy to just take down and just manhandle.
Yeah, she's definitely a big flyweight, like a big muscular physical fly. She is like a flyweight Holly though. Like she's built like a flyweight Holly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like, she's got those physical attributes, man. Like, dude, I gotta ask, man, like, why I got you live and why I got you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Valentina versus Jessica Andrade, man, and most people the question gonna really be like, the question gonna be is how is Jessica Andrade gonna get out of this fight? The question is how is Valentina gonna get out of this fight? Like, how is she going to come out of this fight, bro? Like, because Jessica Andrade is just a different animal. And the thing about Jessica Andrade is she don't care who Valentina is. Like, she don't care, bro. And she don't care. Like, she don't care at all that she's about to fight Valentina. Like, she gonna do to Valentina what she attempts to do to everybody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my question is, how is Valentina gonna deal with that? I was just talking about this with the dudes from Bloody Kansas.
All right.
An active jabber. Go ahead.
Okay, so I could say on paper, like I mentioned in my video, I said this is technique versus the bull, but I know you don't really check out boxing too much, but there's this fight. Just go back and watch the highlights. It's a boxing match between Floyd Mayweather and Ricky Hatton, right?
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather, Ricky Hatton. On paper, I said Floyd is going to do this, he's going to do that because he's going to be the bull, he's going to rush him. But when that fight took place, Ricky Hatton was trying to do this mauling, brawling style. He was all in Floyd Mayweather's space until eventually Floyd Mayweather adapted in like the 10th or 11th round and got the knockout. See, I thought the knockout would have came early, but even this guy had enough bull. It wasn't like he wasn't doing damage to Floyd, but he was doing some things just to offset and make Floyd have to hold and grit and clinch a lot, right? So that could be a scenario here. That could be a scenario here where I'm thinking Valentina is going to pick her apart from the outside. But what if Jessica Andrade is just so relentless where she's constantly making you have to reset, making you have to move your feet?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Because like when you look at the girls who beat Andrade, you know what I'm saying. Other than Weili Zhang, like when her and Weili fought, they just met, and whoever landed the harder punch is the one who won the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just how that happened. But when she fought Joanna, you know what I'm saying? Like Joanna is active. She's a more active striker than Valentina Shevchenko.
Mm-hmm.
Valentina is not she's a good like pinpoint accurate striker, but she's not an active striker. She's not like constantly feinting and throwing and jabbing. She's not that type. Like that's what Joanna is. Joanna Jędrzejczyk is that type of fighter, coming forward with throwing teeps. You know what I'm saying? Feinting the jab, throwing the jab, feinting with her hand, doing all kind of shit. Coming forward. That's Joanna.
Mm-hmm.
And Joanna was her activity is what stopped Jessica Andrade from doing what she wanted to do to her. You know what I'm saying? Like it was activity. Like Joanna kept something coming at Andrade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Valentina, on the other hand, allows these dead moments in fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in a fight with Jessica Andrade, there can't be no dead moments like that. Like Valentina can't have those stale moments that she had in front of Jennifer Maia. You know what I'm saying? Like Jennifer Maia is more like she's good jiu-jitsu, but she's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So Jennifer Maia is also looking for her spot. That's not what Jessica Andrade is going to do. Jessica Andrade is going to come after Valentina Shevchenko, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to come after Valentina, and it's going to take more than a head kick to stop. It's going to take more than, a straight left and a head kick to stop Jessica Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's going to take more than that, bro.
And you definitely you definitely got to factor in to 125 how it's been fitting for her body too. Like how strong she is and how much more durable she is at this weight, and like how more stronger she's gonna be. That's one factor you got to look at. Like Jessica only had one fight, but to me, like as far as her body, even at the weigh-in, she looked fresh to me.
Yes, dude. Yeah. You're absolutely right, man. Like her body is getting acclimated to 135. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to 125. She's getting acclimated to it. She's not cutting as much weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, she a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? In there, you know what I'm saying? And she's just like Jessica Andrade reminds me of like Wolverine from X-Men, dude.
Yeah. Like
always in like a crouched kind of like stance, just a ball of fucking fury and just strength and just brute strength and just killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? Like, she reminds me of fucking Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, Valentina, man, like, as good as Valentina is, and she is good, man, but it's girls that she beats. Valentina Valentina is going to beat girls all day that try to play that game with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chukagian tried to play that game with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joanna tried to play that game with her. Those Jennifer Maia, when the fight was standing, tried to play that game with Valentina. Like, if you play that game, you're going to lose. Jessica Andrade brings something different that I don't think anyone, like Valentina's only faced that bull Russian type of fighter one time, and that was Juliana Pena. You know what I'm saying? And Valentina came very close to losing that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, she, into the second round, into the first round, Valentina was spun around from an armbar. Like, if Juliana Pena would have had 30 more seconds in that fight, she could have submitted Valentina Shevchenko. 30 more seconds in that round. She had Valentina spun around, and then the bell rung. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and then Jessica Andrade coming forward like that. Like, if Jessica Andrade can put Valentina on her back foot, dude, like, this fight can get very interesting, man. Like, it can be very interesting, and I'm having a hard time thinking what can Valentina answer her with. So, but I can be totally wrong, just like I was when it was Izzy versus Paulo Costa. Like, I seen no path to victory for Israel Adesanya. And then he goes out there and knocks Paulo out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it could be something like that, man. But before I had to see that fight to be convinced of it. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, If Valentina wins it, then that's good on Valentina. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't take away. That doesn't mean that Jessica Andrade isn't Jessica Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's still gonna go in there and beat Jessica Andrade, bro.
Yeah, Valentina definitely has to get that respect. Like make Jessica Andrade not want to come in at all, and then the fight will be easier for her. When you make her think and just stay on the outside, then Valentina will have more success. But I think another thing too, BJ, what do you think of this? Like, one thing that really helped Joanna beat Jessica Andrade, and that was gonna help Rose beat her, like that first round, was the footwork. Like, do you think Valentina's got that type of footwork to execute in this fight like they were doing?
Like, Valentina don't move like that. Like, she doesn't. Like, Valentina has moments, man, and it happens in every single fight of hers. Every single fight where she is literally standing in front of her opponent, waiting on them to attack her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not the same type of striker as Joanna and JJ. Like, if you standing in front of Joanna like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you stand in front of Joanna like that, you're gonna be getting hit. Like, she's gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna hit you if they're more active strikers than you are. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like if Valentina she's gonna have to, like, I think she's gonna have to fight differently than she's fought in her last few fights in this fight. Mm-hmm. She's gonna have to definitely be more aggressive, man. Like, she can't fight like she fought Chookagian. Like, Jessica Andrade forced Chookagian to fight a fight that she's not used to fighting. That's how she beat her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she forced Chookagian into a brawl. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what you don't see Chookagian brawling. She's not a brawler. She's a point fighter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Jessica Andrade, with that pressure, forced Chookagian. And then in that process of forcing her to fight a fight that she's not used to fighting, she landed that huge body shot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If she can get up in Valentina's grill like that, you know what I'm saying? Jessica, I hate to say it, but Jessica Andrade does have that type of power. You know what I'm saying? She has that type of power in them ugly, reckless punches that she throws to hurt your opponent. You know what I'm saying? And, so Valentina gonna have to be careful, man. She's gonna have to use all of her skills because this is a dangerous fight, Yeah. This fight is dangerous.
It is. It's, there's always that chance, and like you said, like, even for me, like, on paper, I could say it's going to go this way, but let this be the one night where that person kind of offsets your rhythm and they really have to make you reset and work. So skill-wise, yeah, Valentina all day is the one, but let this be let this be the night where she introduces you to something new, because, Jessica Andrade is relentless, man. Like, unless you catch her and finish her early, then it will be a long night. You don't want a long night with her. You don't want
you don't want a long drawn out fight with Jessica Andrade.
Hell no.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and people, listen, man, people gonna choose who they choose. They're Valentina fans. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the biggest challenge. This is the biggest, test so far. You know what I'm saying? And people didn't think Jennifer Maia would be the biggest test so far, but Jennifer, up till now, it's been Jennifer Maia. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So Jessica, I feel like Jessica Andrade, I feel like that's a bad person to fight after the fight like Maia went the way that it did. Like, the next person that she should be fighting, like, out of all people, this is the worst option. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the worst option for Valentina.
Look, I know we say Jessica Andrade could, land some big shot or, take it to the ground and try to make it a physical fight, but how does Jessica Andrade win rounds? Like, even if the rounds that she doesn't stop Valentina, like, how is she able to win rounds against Valentina?
That could be a problem. Now, that's a problem. Yeah. And we just said that. Like, we just said, like, you don't want a long, drawn-out fight. I feel like Valentina going to try to finish this fight early. Mm-hmm. It's like, the longer this fight goes, like, the more chances and openings that you give Jessica Andrade. But also, if the fight goes longer, then you give Valentina time to read you, and you give Valentina time to learn you and you give Valentina time to come up with a damn, game plan, especially if you got
no. Sorry, I mean, how does Jessica Andrade win rounds? Like, I think, a long draw.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, how does Jessica Andrade win rounds?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, if she can do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jennifer Maia was able to out muscle Valentina in the clinch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Jennifer Maia had tremendous success in the clinch. She wasn't afraid to clinch with Valentina. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was clinching and working, and she did hold Valentina down when when she was able to establish top control. She was able to dominate Valentina.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For that entire round. And if Jessica Andrade chooses to take that approach, Jessica Andrade is strong enough to hold Valentina down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that could be the only way. That could be another way. But on the feet, the more you stand on the feet with Valentina, though, you're also going to give Valentina, like I said, more time to read you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you, like I said, if you're going between rounds and Pavel reading what's going on and telling Valentina what's going on between rounds, you know what I'm saying? That's just going to, as the fight progresses, she's just going to get better at, she's that good of a striker where she's going to get better at reading you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yep.
I feel like there's going to be a lot learned from that Jennifer Maia fight. And I said it right after the fight. These flyweights are going to watch that fight. You know what I'm saying? They're going to watch that Maia fight and be like, okay, there's a window. We see our window. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's not what I just said. That's what a lot of people said after this fight, was Jennifer Maia showed the division a lot in that fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because, somebody that's not going to really overthink, like Jessica Andrade doesn't overthink, and that's what makes her dangerous. So her thing is to go for the gusto, and I feel like if you do that, then you got to always be on your 100. You always got to be like, here she comes, bang, I can hit her, bang, every time. But like sometimes, like Rose, when she went to sleep, hey, she got her, slammed her. So you can't, because she's always going for it. She's always at 100 to try to go for that attack, man.
But if she goes for that, though, what happens, Combo? What happens when Rose lifts Valentina? What happens? I mean, what happens when Jessica lifts Valentina? It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen.
I brought it up on my live, not my live, but my quick video I did. I said,
"Oh, the comment section, they quiet now. Oh, they real quiet."
Look, the slam.
Oh, damn. Go ahead, Combo. What you say, man?
Look, the slam is coming. The slam is going to come. It's all in how you react to it. It came with Joanna. It came with Rose. It came with Jojo Calderwood. It came with all of these fighters. It came with Tisha Torres. It's all in how you react to it. It's all in how much resistance Valentina can put on it when it's coming. You know what I mean? Like, you got to make sure you're in the right position.
She even picked up Caitlin Chukagian's big ass.
And Caitlin, yeah. She picked her up too. So it's all in how you get positioned. Because if she gets you on her shoulder and you're like on the side, like you're on your side, it's pretty much going to be dangerous there. But if she like tries to pick you up by a double leg like she did with Joanna, you can kind of land on your feet. So it's really going to depend on the position. But I can see, if this is for a 5-round fight, I can see it happening at least once in this fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, I can see it happening too. Man, if this belt switch hands, man, this division is going to be thrown for a loop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like...
Let me ask you this. If it switches hands, how long do you see Jessica Andrade holding it, though?
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's what I was getting ready to say, man.
Okay.
I see the belt. I see it being held onto longer by Jessica Andrade than I do Valentina. Yeah, I do, man. Like, I see. Listen, because think about it. The Valentina as champion is a bad matchup for Lauren Murphy, for Roxanne Modafferi, for, you know what I'm saying, like, like some of these girls, like the top 5 girls are just really not good matchups for her. I feel like some of these dangerous girls that lurk toward the bottom of the division, man, like, I feel like, it's very dangerous for Valentina. One of those girls down there is very dangerous to Valentina Shevchenko. One or more of those girls, like these submission heavy girls toward the bottom of the division, I feel like they're dangerous to Valentina. When you look at Jessica Andrade as champion, though, it's like, oh, I don't see none of these girls beating Jessica Andrade. I would, like, listen, if she became champion, my story with De La Rosa and Montana would be like, listen, you know what I'm saying? These girls, I feel like they need to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to say about them. I wouldn't know what to say about a lot of the girls in the division with Jessica Andrade as champion, because I don't see Lauren Murphy. I don't see Joanne Calderwood. I don't see Cynthia Calvillo. I don't see Chukagian. Well, maybe Chukagian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the thing. She already holds wins over JoJo and Caitlyn, so we can kind of X them out. But like, even
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see none of those girls. Like, I don't see them girls.
Jennifer Maia.
Jennifer Maia is the exception.
Okay.
Jennifer Maia is the exception. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would be the one, I think, that her and Andrade would be an interesting fight, a very interesting fight.
Lauren Murphy.
Because Jennifer Maia ain't gonna cower away from nobody. Like, nobody is gonna make Jennifer Maia turn away from a fight. You know what I'm saying? So, just that confidence and that style and that demeanor about it will be interesting with Jessica Andrade. 2 big physical flyweights for one, but the rest of them, including Jillian, including Montana, including including Manafiri, damn it, Andrea Lee, all of them, Antonina Shevchenko, all of them. She mows them down like Jessica Andrade mows them down. I don't have that same feeling about Valentina.
Ooh. What about?
I feel like
that's a bold statement, man. What about Taylor Santos? You don't think she can hang with Jessica Andrade?
No. Maybe a couple girls like Adarujo, maybe Jennifer Maia, maybe Taylor Santos. I gotta see more from Taylor. Taylor ain't fought enough. I gotta see more from Taylor. And like Manafiri, maybe. An improved Macy Barber. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as throwing like bomb for bomb in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like who goes to sleep first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get Andrade and Macy Barber throwing bombs at each other, somebody going down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the landscape with Andrade as champion, I can see her holding the belt longer than Valentino.
Man, I don't know about that, because it's almost like that situation in strawweight where you had Joanna with that perfect style that was just defending her title after title defense. But then whenever Jessica Andrade got it, she ran into somebody with much better skill and she was out of there. I could see her, let's say she did pull off the upset. If she pulled off the upset, I could see somebody having like a style that would just maybe stop her. Like, she would be tailor-made. Like Jennifer Maia, like if they had to fight, I could see Jennifer Maia just ending that reign right away, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or possibly, look. Even Lauren Murphy. I might sound crazy, but look, styles make fights. Even Lauren Murphy, I think, poses a threat where she could catch a reckless Jessica Andrade coming in that ring early. Like, those are the two. Those are the two that I could say could end it in there. Like, again, Caitlyn, been there. JoJo, been there. I don't see Cynthia Calvillo doing that. I give her Cynthia Calvillo. I give her Alexis Grasso. Roxanne, I give her Roxanne, but like, I think it would end there with either Lauren Murphy or Jennifer Maia. Call me crazy, but man, that's what I see.
No, dude, that's not crazy. That's not crazy at all, because like I said, Jennifer Maia, man, like, some of those big flyweights, yeah, like, Lauren Murphy included, them big flyweights,
yeah,
like Jennifer Maia, Lauren Murphy, Manafiri, them big girls, yeah, like they can cause problems, because the size of Chukagian was giving her problems. You know what I'm saying? The length and range of Chukagian was kind of giving her problems a little bit. So, them big ones, yeah. But those other girls, like maybe like Roxanne and KGB and Montana, you know, what's her name, Antonina. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, no.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? But nah, dog. The rest of them girls getting beat.
See,
I'm not saying. And listen, y'all, I'm saying like, who in the comment section said they can't picture Andrade losing to any of these girls, but can picture Valentina losing to them?
TJ.
I just said, listen, combo. Did I not just say that Jennifer Maia, Viviane Araújo, them bigger flyweights could be problems for Andrade?
Yeah.
But the rest of the girls, I think that Andrade beats them all. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. All right. Anyways, go ahead, man. What was you gonna say?
It's got to be them girls that's gonna give her a relapse of going back to bantamweight. You know what I mean? Her bantamweight days. It's got to be them girls that got that physicality, that's got range, and they know how to control her head and put their weight on her back. You know what I mean? It's got to be those type of girls. So yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, if anything, it'd be Maia or let me not count out Viviane Araújo, because her jab alone is enough to keep Andrade back.
Right. Yeah. Dude, how far do you think Araújo is gonna go?
Oh man, it all depends on what this Caitlyn fight looks like, man. I think if she beats Caitlyn, I actually think she has a style that can beat Lauren Murphy. Might be a good fight, but I think she has a style match of her and Lauren Murphy's a little bit easier than Caitlyn.
I don't think if she beats Chukagian that she needs to fight Lauren Murphy.
You don't think so?
No.
Title shot?
Yeah, I think, dude, if you beat Chukagian, man, you probably gonna fight for the title, because Chukagian is a solid number 1, number 2 contender. Like, that's a solid contender.
Yeah.
And Caitlyn, like, you gotta finish Caitlyn Chukagian, man. Like, it's gonna be hard to beat like Jessica I wanted the lucky few, like, to get a decision over Chukagian. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, you don't really, you know, if it goes to a decision, usually Chukagian come out on the better end of those. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you would have to finish Chukagian, man. Like, Chukagian lost them big fights by stoppage. She lost that fight to Valentina, and she lost that fight to Andrade by stoppage. Like, they had to put Chukagian away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, Araújo, the thing is, like, can Araújo keep up with a kickboxing match with Chukagian? You know, she was able to outbox Montana De La Rosa, you know what I'm saying, who's on a lower level of striking than Caitlyn Chukagian. Somebody like Chukagian, on the other hand, and I'm just gonna state facts, combo. I'm not gonna talk opinion here, okay?
Either one, you're free to give your opinion over here too, man. It's all good.
Oh, for sure. You know, I'm talking to the comment section, really. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Montana was able to land more strikes than Viviane Araújo in that fight, which is a fact. So somebody like Chukagian, on the other hand, who's a better striker, in theory, on paper, it should be competitive. It should be, you know, Chukagian should win a striking match with Viviane Araújo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
TJ make a good point too. Araújo isn't going to go much further if she can't get a cardio up, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, man. If you put pressure on her, that cardio gone. Like, if you, like I said, if you allow Viviane Araújo to do what she want to do in there, she won't gas. You put pressure on Viviane Araújo, that's when she gassed it.
Yeah.
Every time she fights somebody who is putting pressure on her, she gasses. When she is the one coming forward, she never gasses. Like, then the De La Rosa, I'm watching the De La Rosa fight. I'm like, when the fuck is she gonna gas? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna happen. But then that's when I noticed, like, okay, she's controlling this fight. Like, she's the one got Montana on her back. But Montana is the one, you know, exerting more energy than Viviane Araújo here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but if you meet Viviane Araújo and you apply your own pressure, she'll gas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
that's a good point. That's a good point. But man, you got me thinking. I'm like, dang. He said if Andrade got it, she would clean the division out. Damn, I mean, a lot of these flyweights ain't really jumping at the chance to want the belt, so I could see that you match up with the right girls, you know.
Yeah, like, she could beat a lot of girls at 125 pounds.
Yeah.
Them young girls, either way it go, either if it's Andrade or Valentina, either way it go, these young girls got hell in front of them. These veterans got hell. These veterans gonna have to step it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, kudos to Jennifer Maya, man. Jennifer Maya got in there and stepped it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Coach say, like, she stood it up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
she got in there and fucking was like, fuck it, we gonna bang. And I knew from all the lead up, all that, the video packages and shit that come out embedded. I could tell by how Jennifer Maya was talking. You can go look at what I was saying. Jennifer Maya was very confident. I was like, I can just see the confidence like oozing out of her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell when somebody's not confident. Like, Chukagian wasn't that confident. You can just see it when she was talking. She wasn't that confident. Jennifer Maya was like, oh, I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready for a good fight. And she meant every word of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Andrade, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like these young girls, if they want to get to the top of this division, with Montana and Jillian included, if they want to get to the top of this division, man, they got a rough path ahead of them because they gonna have to get through girls like Roxanne and girls like Lauren Murphy, and then girls like Chukagian and girls like Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna have to get through them girls, man.
Yeah, they got to, man. They have to. Like, Jennifer Maya, you made a good point. Like, with her, she had me thinking she could do something in that fight, because I think the way a lot of these other girls talk when they're about to fight Valentina, they already been beat. Like Jessica even Caitlin, like, just some of the things they said, it made me say that, okay, they know Valentina's got the skill level. But yeah, Jennifer Maya kept it short, sweet, and said, look,
right,
we're gonna do what it do when we get in there. That's it.
Right. Yeah. Straight up, dude. Like, Jennifer Maya was like, let's go.
Hold on, look. Colton asked me, what do you think about Miranda versus Taylor as far as who has the most potential? Oh man, I think
y'all gotta chill on Taylor Santos, man.
Look, I would say this. Look, Taylor's already in the rankings, so I say she's just one step ahead. But look, we going to see. It may be like a few more fights. If she get past Jillian Robertson in dominant fashion, she's able to do that. Then we got to see a couple more fights. But yeah, I think they both got potential in my opinion. And then throw Manon Firo in there. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's between those three. They're gonna be retiring some of these top 10 flyweights, man. Put one of them in there with Roxanne Modafferi, and Matt.
Somebody gonna hurt them girls, man.
Yeah.
I feel like if Lipsky get it together, she can hurt some girls too. You know what I'm saying? But those three, added with a couple more, they gonna retire some of these girls, man. Like Joanne, I know you love Joanne, dude, but Joanne got to step it up, dog. Like, Joanne got to get in there, bro.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Like, looking from the corner, I'll be like, girl, what you doing? You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, like, don't throw the championship. Don't throw a title shot away for Jennifer Maya. I tried to ride with her on that, but I was like, just didn't make any sense, man.
How would that fighter win, though?
JoJo versus Valentina? Ooh.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, JoJo, her lack of head movement, I'd be like, look, you got to move your head. You look, man. I'd be on my breakdowns, but look, that one you kind of threw at me on left field. I can't even say, man. I can't even say, man. Let me look. That's my girl. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, shout out to JoJo, man.
Hey, man, one last fight I want to ask you about before you get off here, dude.
Yeah.
No. Priscilla Castawader about to knock. Is it Gina Mazzani?
Oh man, come on, Gina, my girl, though.
Ain't she fighting Gina Mazzani?
Yeah, she is.
Bruh.
You stupid, man. You stupid.
Bruh, listen. Bruh, Priscilla Castawader, bro. she about to bless Gina Mazzani, bro. She gonna bless her with a baptism, dog. I'm telling you.
Look.
Listen, Gina gonna try to play that game with Castawader, dude, and Castawader gonna when Castawader knocked out, when she knocked out Shayna Dobson, dude, like,
man. Look, they don't call her zombie girl for nothing. That girl comes straight in, and she got one mission, and that's to knock you out. That uppercut, boy, she put on. Ooh, that uppercut she put on Dobson, I gotta put that on replay, man.
Bro, dude, Dobson didn't know what hit her, bro. Listen, no. my all-time favorite fight at 125 pounds, if it ever happened, would be Castawader versus G Young Kim, dude. Like, that's the one, bro. That's the one.
Boy, you trying to see somebody lose blood, man. You trying to see somebody die of blood loss in that fight. Ooh.
That's my dream fight. Like, that's my dream fight is Priscilla Castawader versus G Young Kim, bro.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll pay to see that. Put down one of them pay-per-views. Put down the main card. Shoot.
Let that open up the main card, bro.
Yeah.
Dog. Somebody going night in that fight, bro.
Yeah. Man, look, I ain't even gonna read TJ. You can read his comment. Look what he said. Look, I'm trying to be nice, but you can read it. His last comment.
Listen, man, don't bite on that, dog. Don't bite on that feint. That's a feint he throwing out there. Don't bite on that feint.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
even Bluebird said Priscilla hits hard, bro.
Hit hard,
Priscilla,
she do. She hit hard as hell, man.
And dude, when Valentina fought her, dude, Valentina got hit one time and said nope. Like Valentina was like nope. Like she took her down and beat the fuck out of her, but Valentina got stuck one time and she was like, hell no. Like I ain't fucking with that. Like Priscilla, dude, like she can hurt. Dude, didn't she swell up Molly McCann real bad?
Yeah, she did. In her loss, I mean, she lost, but she put some hands on her. She be coming, man. Yeah, Molly McCann's eye was like on swole for days, bro. So yeah.
Yeah, dude, she fucked up Molly McCann in that fight. Like, I'm gonna tell you two people that can take ass whooping, and that's Molly McCann and Lena Landsberg. Like, they can take ass whooping.
Oh yeah, Lena Landsberg, yeah.
Dude, Lucy Pudilova hurt Lena Landsberg so bad in that fight, dude, and they gave that fight to Lena Landsberg. Like, I couldn't believe that they gave that fight to Landsberg and Pudilova. Dude, I hate that they cut Pudilova, bro.
Yeah, she was action, man. I don't know why she's like Cachoeira, man.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, man, they cut Pudilova prematurely, dude. Like, I've been trying to follow Pudilova and find out where she's fighting that, dude, because she just puts on fun ass fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, that war she was in with Antonina, dude, that was fucking amazing, dude. Like, I was gripped on that fight, dude. So I was like, yo, they about to bang. Like, Lucy Pudilova about to bang with Antonina, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was a fun fight.
She fights for Octagon. That OKTAGON Octagon. That's who she fights for. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I've been trying to follow her, you know, her fights and whatnot, man. Because I like Pudilova, man. Like, I think they should have kept her around, especially at 125 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at 125, like, fuck yeah, let's see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to see more from Pudilova, man. But I was sad when I found out they cut her, dude. I was shocked.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, look. Yeah, going back to what we were saying about Priscilla Cachoeira, though, like, yeah, man, like Gina Mazzani, look, I like her, man, but Macy Chiasson and Julia Avila, when they touched the chin, man, ooh. When they touched the chin, they got her out of there in the first round. Like, you don't think Gina Mazzani got the technique to nullify that power, man? What you think?
No, I mean, she beat up Rachel Ostovich, man. Like, you know, Rachel Ostovich it ain't a whole lot to say that, but
no,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but No, man, I don't know, dude. I think Gina Mazzani got touched up by Lena Lansbury, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She did. Yeah, she sure
and
did.
Castawader, man, woof.
Yeah, Castawader.
Oh no.
She keeps coming, man. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I'm about to go back and watch that Cachoeira fight with Shannon Dobson, that quick one, man.
That equalizer, boy. Like, she's like, yo, Cachoeira got that equalizer, dog. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, man. Let me pull that up.
Equalizer, man. She put, like, listen, dude. Gina, I think we're gonna see Gina Mazzani face down, man. I think we're gonna see her face down.
Don't say that, man. Come on, man. She been training with Megan Anderson too. She been working.
Huh?
She been training with James Krause and them, Megan Anderson. So.
Oh, Gina Mazzani?
Yeah, she with their camp. She with
Krause and them.
Oh,
dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she got with them for the past, not the past couple, but yeah, for the Rachel camp. Yeah.
Oh, dude, listen, man. One thing about James Krause, man, his pupils are doing pretty good in the UFC, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's yeah.
And you gotta look at her physique too. She's like coming down from bantamweight to flyweight. She looks good. Like if you look at her physique, she looks great.
No, she looks good at flyweight.
Yeah. Yeah,
she looks good at flyweight. I like Gina Mazzani at flyweight. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, man. Like I see now knowing that she working with James Krause. Like that's different, man. Like you dropped that bomb on me, bro. Like that's different right there. Because James Krause is a damn good coach.
Yeah, because look, he got Megan Anderson there, so he know about power, how to use it and how to take it away.
Yeah, and he's on a good little run himself. Mm-hmm. Like I just looked at his record the other day. I'm like, damn, James Krause is on a tear right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he's burning it up right now. Like pretty soon James Krause name gonna be in the conversation for a belt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a couple more wins by James Krause, man, and people gonna be talking about James Krause. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like his pupil, he just had a pupil, I forgot what the dude's name was, just the other night win in dominant fashion. I have to go back and look and see who it was, but yeah. So we'll see. But I still got Priscilla, man. I still got Priscilla.
Dang, that didn't change your mind. Dang. I thought I was going to change your mind.
That didn't change my mind. Because the question is, as good as the coaching is, can Gina Mazzani execute against somebody like Priscilla, man? Because you got to put Priscilla out of there too, dude. Like you gotta yeah, man. You ain't just gonna get Priscilla out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, it's good live stream, good conversation, man. I'm about to wrap this thing up here. I gotta go eat something, man. I ain't eating nothing. So I put in the chat there. Make sure y'all subscribe to BJ. Man, he got some good videos over there, got some good interviews. Check out that Leah Let's interview was on point, man. I was glad. I'm a fan of her too, man. I was glad you asked the right questions. She was down to earth, cool. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to get Leah for it's been about a month or two now. I had her on the podcast a few times, a long time ago when she was active. Mm-hmm. Coming out of Invicta and right before the Ultimate Fighter, she was making appearances on the podcast. And I hit her up and was like, let's talk. She was like, yeah, let's talk. Mm-hmm. I said, okay. And then, and we finally, put down the ask her the questions and whatnot, and ask her what she wanted to talk about. She was like everything. Let's talk about everything. I said, all right, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she was down, and she's ready to fight, man. She wants her body to be,
fully healed,
in tip top shape. Mm-hmm. She's ready to be in fight shape. She's ready to fight. She wants to stay at 145 pounds. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need Leah Letson right now, and it was good to hear that she is making those steps, and her goal is to fight at the end of 2021. So let's go. Like, who does she fight? Like, shit, Zara Dos Santos, like, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, that's it. That's the first fight right there. Because I think when Letson gets back, we'll get more featherweights.
Yeah,
we gonna get more featherweights. And damn it, sign Pam Bam. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Pam Sorensen will be on my podcast soon too, man.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna talk about that. She wants to put it out there. She wants to talk. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know, she wants to know. You know, she wants to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to take on any featherweight that's in the UFC. Like, I'm ready to fight any one of them. Felicia Spencer. I want to run that back with Felicia Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
I've been Pam been saying she want a piece of Megan Anderson tall ass. She been said that shit. She said, I want a piece of that. I want to fight Megan Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wanted all. She wanted to fight Chris Cyborg when they claimed they couldn't find nobody to fight Chris. Pam was the one out there saying, I will fight her. Like, hello.
That's crazy. You know, that's why are we blocking her?
Featherweight champion, you know, Invicta featherweight champion. Hey, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pam ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Well, look, you get her on, man. I'm gonna try to get her on too, because I'm like, yeah, we gotta push her so they understand this. That people out here trying to, they want to see featherweights, and they want to see good featherweights like Pam in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we want to see Pam. Like, Pam, put her on the list, damn it. You know what I'm saying? And then when Pam comes to the UFC, you pull up another featherweight. And you let them fight somebody. You put on another featherweight title fight. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wins that belt, pluck them. You know what I'm saying? You put on another featherweight title fight.
Look, see that? Look, that's a sign. Look, Pam just liked one of my photos because she just liked this update photo I put for tomorrow. Look, that's a sign. You got to get her on, man. You got to get her on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, you know, and Pam is ready, man. You know what I'm saying? She for once, she's just ready to fight, period. She's ready to either defend her featherweight title or she's ready to go to the UFC. Like, she's just waiting. You know what I'm saying? So I think the UFC is doing its own disgrace. You know, people are starting to talk about it. You know, people are talking about Pam Sorensen now. You know, they're like, okay, Pam's still the champion, but she ain't in the UFC yet. Like, all the other ones have been to the UFC. Why hasn't Pam Sorensen? You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
That, and look, I need Chelsea Chandler a fight. Y'all need to get her a fight. I be talking to her. She be like, look, no fight news yet. I'm like, look, they need to get you a fight. Invicta need to get you a fight. LFA, somebody need to be calling.
Put that microphone in her face.
Yeah, because she ain't short of words, man. She'll let you know who she want.
Right.
Know? For real.
Yeah, Chelsea Chandler, man. Yeah, man, she won't smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think Chelsea Chandler could, you know, put her in the UFC, man. Like, put them all in the UFC.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, put them girls in the UFC.
You got a 1-0. You got a 1-0 featherweight. You got a 1-0 featherweight in there. So why can't you put Chelsea Chandler in there?
Right. But this Danielle Wolf, her back is against the wall, dude.
It's gonna be on the mat too.
Huh?
I said it's gonna be on the mat too.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, Felicia Spencer is the wrong fight. Like, I feel like that's the wrong fight, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't feel like that's the right way to go with her, man. I feel like they should have gave her a soft touch, but
definitely,
you know, they might be saving that. They might be saving Zara Dos Santos for Leah Lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good fight for Leah Lesson to come in, get that dub. You know what I'm saying? And then move on. You know what I'm saying? So, but Felicia Spencer, dude, they give her Felicia Spencer. Like, I would have felt better if they had said, okay, Danielle Wolf, for you, we're gonna pull up Pam Sorensen.
Mm-hmm.
Pam Sorensen, come on in from Invicta. We're gonna match you up with Danielle Wolf. Pam, go in there and get that dub. You know what I'm saying?
For real, yeah. For real.
You think Pam wouldn't have took that fight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she would have took that. That would have been a good opening for her, man. She would have went in there and handed out an L for sure.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pam would have took that fight in there. And I'd have been stoked, bro. I'd have been stoked to see Pam make that walk, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we'll see it though. I still think we'll see it. Like, I'm not giving up on that.
No, I don't think
because even though she hasn't been signed, the fact of it is, there's a trend that the UFC, they get the featherweight champions from Invicta, and Pam is currently the Invicta champion. So, and Pam, all this time, Pam hadn't had a fight booked. There's been Invicta cards. You know what I'm saying? There's been Invicta fights. Pam ain't got a fight booked. So, you know, I feel like the UFC might kind of be like stalling Pam, like, you know, got Pam on ice for a second. I don't know for sure, but she doesn't have a fight book.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what's crazy? I bet you they've been trying to get her to go down to 135. I bet you've been trying to get her to squeeze down to 135 at a point. I mean, I don't know. Like, we could ask her that because they make Macy Chase on do it, but, you know, Pam Bam ain't going to do that. You know,
she can't. Pam already said, like, Pam, she said she made 135 early in her career, but she was like, she can't make 135 anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she already, like, she said it. Like, she said, like, she's like, nah, I don't think I'll ever go back to 135. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's about, like, I think she's like Kat, you know what I'm saying? When they get older, like, Kat don't want to go back to 135. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kat wants to fight at 145. Yeah. And her body is acclimated to 145. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, Pam don't want to go back down to 135. Pam like to fight healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But yeah, BJ, it's good. Like I said, it's good to have you on again, man. Like I said, it's how we do over here and over there, man. Don't filter MMA. Just be talking about fights, man. I mean, you made some good points tonight, man. Like I said, you got to make that argument on Jessica Andrade. That's a bold statement. I was just like, it opened my mind up to say her title defense streak might be longer than Valentina if she gets it. That'd be crazy, man. So
I think it will.
That's wild. Yeah, okay. But before you go, B, I already posted your link here in the chat, but let everybody know where they can follow you at, man.
Yeah, man. Follow me on Twitter at NoFilterMMA. Also, jump over to BloodyCanvas.net and read our articles there. I told you guys about the keys to victory I put up for Chukagian versus Adarujo. That is on BloodyCanvas.net. Go check out that article. Yeah, guys, jump over to No Filter MMA here on YouTube and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, let me check that out tonight. I'm gonna check out your keys to victory that night. All right. And you said Sunday you would do that Jillian Robertson fight, man. You gotta do it. I'm gonna be up waiting for it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Sunday I'm gonna do. Sunday morning, I've got Sergio and Joe from Bloody Canvas want to do post fights on what happened the night before. So after we record the post fights, I'm gonna jump on a live stream and then I'm gonna do the Jillian Robertson. I'm gonna do the Jillian Robertson Courtney Casey fight round by round live. And I missed yours, man. I seen it, but I was at work and I couldn't.
It's all good.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna go back and watch that as soon as we end here. But I'm gonna do it live. So around Sunday morning, be looking for around noon. So yeah, give me enough time to get done with the Bloody Canvas stuff.
For sure. Yeah, because look, I need to see if you're able to make me have second thoughts about Miranda Maverick. So far, you ain't done it, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got you, bro. You'll see.
For sure. All right, y'all. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe over here. Thanks for everybody that come through in the chat. My man Colton, he be up in there tearing me up about JoJo, but that's how I go, man. That's you know. Of course, you know. Shout out Colton, TJ, Marcus, Robert, Bluebird, Gary, Ernest, and yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. We about to get up out of here, man. Later, y'all.
All right, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. I'm out of here, Combo.
All right, man. Later. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll probably be back on here Sunday on my live stream. So, yeah, just make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.